Okay, so welcome back. This is the fourth episode of DaebakCast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, so this is a podcast, a weekly thing, where three K-pop fans come together to talk about, obviously, K-pop and everything Hallyu in general. Today I'm joined with Nathan
Anya.
and Andrew.
Hi.
And I'd like to take a moment to mention that we are now on Stitcher and iTunes for podcast services and stuff, as well as Soundcloud if you want to check that out if you prefer there.
Can you
All the
introduce
links.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jacob, by the way. All the links will be in the description. You know, my name's like here somewhere, anyways.
Yeah,
They'll
they can
figure
read.
it out.
Hopefully.
So yeah. So I guess our first topic will be Andrew's, if he would like to introduce it and facilitate that.
All right, so originally my topic was supposed to be something else, but literally just breaking news happened this morning that, after 10 years, Wonder Girls is finally disbanding. So to go into some of the details, Hyrim and Yubin will re-sign with JYP, but Sunmi and Yin or Yenny, they're not renewing their contracts, and they put out a goodbye video this morning, and it showed like all of their old like practice videos or like live concerts, and they each gave sort of a little speech about like thanking the fans and everything, and it was announced at the end of that video that on February 10th we're going to get a goodbye single from them. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it, and it's really it's the most relevant topic as of late. So I kind of saw it come. I think we all kind of saw it coming.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
Yeah, well,
There were lots
we
of
even
signs.
we mentioned it last week, didn't we?
yeah,
So-
we've mentioned it for the
2
past
weeks
couple of
ago,
weeks, as like when the
poster went down.
when the poster went down, when the first rumors came up in the even earlier, late last year, early this year. So it's not entirely unexpected, but it still kind of sucks because, again, this is somebody put it on Reddit, like we've literally lost like almost like all the like the two biggest like mid 2000s like girl groups.
Yeah,
like,
this is the second of the top three Gen 2
Second
girl
gen ones.
groups that has
Kara
disbanded.
and
And
Wonder Girls.
well,
Or May.
yeah, well, I was
Oh,
going
'cause
to anyone.
I was reading. So we got the K-pop generations wrong. Technically,
Oh, really?
21 and 4
Is
Minute
Gen
and
3.
FX are Gen 3.
Because they're 2009.
Yeah,
It-
Red Velvet is like the only Gen 4 one. And then
Okay.
Gen 5 is Twice
What?
and Blackpink and all
No,
that.
that's
yeah.
that. No, we're not doing
No, I'm
that.
not
I'm not subscribing to that. See, I have always based it on like the SM's.
Yeah, I just go
Yeah.
on SM's
groups.
thing. It's
Like
easiest,
SM's
but-
groups and their equivalents. So like SNSD Super Junior are 2, FX Shiny are 3, like Red Velvet EXO
Yeah.
are 4. I guess NCT is kind of 4 too. Like I don't know.
yes,
They could start 5 if they want, whatever.
but yeah,
But
like,
yeah, back on Wonder Girls.
I guess some of the reasons are like speculating as to why they considered disbanding. Well, it kind of sucks considering the fact that at least in my opinion, pretty much Wonder Girls put JYP on the map. Like Wonder Girls at one point was
Well, I mean JYP put JYP on the map.
yeah, but no, like
Yeah.
in terms of like his groups, like
Yeah,
Wonder-
his
Wonder
company
Girls
wasn't.
Wonder Girls is
huge.
all that he had going at one point or another.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
2PM was 2008, right? Or were they
I don't know.
2006?
I'm not sure. I don't want
Either way.
I'll look it
yeah,
up.
but
Don't want to lie.
yeah, so I guess like at least one of my speculated reasons would be that with the rise of all these new groups such as, like GOT7 or Twice or all
2008.
all these other groups, that are doing way, 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 way more popular than, even Wonder Girls was at their peak.
to. Yeah.
They've kind of fell down in the pecking order. So in terms of like production or who gets solos or whatever, they just kind of fell by the wayside, and it sucks because, again, like I discussed before, the whole band concept. I think I love them as a
Yeah,
band.
Reboot was amazing.
Yeah, I love them as a band even more than they were as the like the iconic like 5-piece Wonder Girls.
Yeah,
Um,
and like I said, like I would, but back in the day, I wouldn't really listen to 21 or Wonder Girls because I was too big of an SNSD fan. And like I knew Wonder Girls
Fanboy.
singles. I knew Wonder Girls singles, but like Reboot was when I started like actually following them, and because that concept is so
that's
good and the
interesting.
album is so good.
Though apparently,
Like I knew their stuff. I knew like Sunmi's solo stuff, but I never really followed them.
apparently, like their band concept sales. So Reboot and Why So Lonely, they only did okay in sales. So that's why, I guess that's why they sort of didn't feel inclined to make any more.
I
Yeah,
think it's probably because they aren't going with the whole like the current and
Yeah.
new, like sexy girl group thing. Like they
Yeah.
kind of had the alternate concept
yeah, they tried to
with
do something different.
with Why So Lonely at least, and
Yeah.
they were sexy the whole time for uh
I
what was
feel
it?
you.
I forget what. Yeah, I feel
Feel
you. I don't know why the name escaped me. But all right, so first thing I want to mention is my predictions were completely wrong, like reversed.
Yeah,
The people I thought would have left would have been Yubin and Hyerim, and I thought Sunmi and Yeon would have stayed because they're the two who had solo careers.
yeah,
Like pretty
Yeah, that's
successful
what
with
makes sense.
JYP.
Yeah.
Both had really great albums. Both had good title tracks, everything. I
Yeah.
figured they would have stayed because they had a good, like a good solo act going
Mhm.
Mhm.
there at JYP.
Though
yeah.
I think- Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so like the rumors were saying that some of them wanted to leave but wanted to keep Wonder Girls together and try to get all four of them to leave and maybe move to a new company as Wonder Girls.
Mhm.
So yeah, it kind of I would have assumed that the two that had solos wanted to stay. And then it came out that two wanted to stay, two wanted to leave. Now I'm wondering, do Yenny and Sunmi go to the same company and do like a duet thing? Because if they wanted to stay as a group and they both left, maybe they'll try to do something together.
The speculation right now is that Yenny might go to Mystic because remember she's dating Jinwoon from 2AM or formerly of 2AM, so he's a soloist over there.
Okay.
So that's the current like speculation as to where she might go after
Yeah.
after JYP. I don't know about Sunmi because that kind of sucks for her because again she was away from one or she was originally
Yeah, she
Wonder
left.
Girls,
And they
then
came back.
left, then came back, and then
Well,
left again.
With Sunmi leaving, JYP could be getting another girl who looks just like her from K-pop Star because
Oh,
she got recruited to JYP as K-pop Star, and she doesn't have an entertainment company right now, so he could just sign her if he wanted to.
Look,
I mean, that's kind of
look,
unrelated,
Wonder
but she
Girls are
really
still
does look like
together.
her.
Yeah, they just add her to him and Yubin and
And nobody would know the
Find-
difference.
You're
Find
like,
someone
hey,
else
that's-
that looks like
it's
Yenny.
it's Sunmi,
Yeah.
even though her name is
Meet
Sumin.
me, son. Just
I think another, I guess, sort of reason why Wonder Girls sort of like fell by the wayside is Sunyi obviously got married, so they lost
Yeah,
their
lost
leader.
their
So I was
leader.
surprised. I guess it kind of put JYP in a pickle as to okay, what do I do? With, Wonder Girls is still popular, but are the leaders retiring or just going off to get married?
Yeah,
So
true.
what do you do with it? And also
Moving on,
with
like-
with Sohee, did she she just didn't renew her contract, right? Because she wanted to focus on like school or something.
school.
Yeah,
Set
that's
it
the-
and follow them back.
Sohee, she's an actress now.
Oh,
so-
okay. Oh yeah. So
Yeah, she acts. But
Yeah, I remember her. Like that was the story of her leaving.
That was
so.
that was her excuse.
Yeah, but I guess also there was a point when JYP was really trying to promote them over here in the U.S. like very hard. Like
Yep.
they
Yeah,
had
they
the
got
I remember that.
they
They had
had
like
the-
a Nickelodeon
yeah
movie and
the Wonder
everything.
Girls special.
wait, they had a special?
Yeah, they had a Nickelodeon movie.
special.
What?
Yeah,
I
you
did
should
not
watch
know
You didn't know
that.
about this?
No, I did not hear about
I
this.
saw
knew
it
about-
on
I knew about
TV
the
and I was
Akon-
like, what is Wonder Girls doing on the TV right now?
I knew about the Akon collaboration. I did not know
Oh,
about
like
the
Money?
Nickelodeon movie. Yeah.
But yeah, that was roughly around the same time. The One Girl special I think came first, and then they did like a whole because I think they obviously JYP wanted to have Wonder Girls break into because that was
They
I
opened
think
for the Jonas Brothers, right?
yeah I think that was beforehand too. But I think JYP once SM started to come over here into the that was around like 2011 2012 ish when SM started to bring their artists over here. So
Oh,
JYP
they
Boys and
also
stuff.
they also had Boa in like 2009.
yeah.
So she had an entire album.
Yeah, they tried to bring them over here, but the thing is the Wonder Girls special was okay in terms of what the music was, and obviously, it's different being having everything in English. But the Akon song was kind of bad, or like not just kind of bad, like really bad.
But the music videos look strong.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't know.
The thing is though, like it feels like they brought out that
song
like
is good.
Like,
but I don't like Akon's part because it's overly auto-tuned. But that's
the song feels like it was like 5 years too late. Like it kind of feels like it was just what's popular in K-pop right now, and let's bring it over to the U.S. I'm sure they'll accept it just fine. So if
they Americanize what's popular in K-pop right now, which is just America like 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Back then, K-pop's kind of
grown
ahead in some aspects, and then
it's kind of just grown into its own thing,
which I'm actually approve of, which I like. Same. But I think the reason that they weren't so successful, JYP spoke about this, is because every time a K-pop artist tries to make it in America, they keep still using the same like Korean business tactics.
Yeah.
That don't really work in America because our entire business climate's different.
Yeah.
So that's why JYP made Twice, because he's taking girls from China, girls from Japan, girls from Korea, and now he's rumored to be making one with girls from an
international, like Somi, who's Canadian,
and then get an American girl, get another Chinese girl, Japanese girl, Korean girl,
so
Thai girl, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it'll appeal to people's nationalism and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just to speak on I guess why K-pop doesn't really work in the U.S. yet, but it's definitely growing as like a cult culture.
Oh yeah, clearly. It's definitely getting bigger and bigger every year.
But I mean, again, it's really worrying just how quickly even just 2 or 3 years ago, all these groups were at the top of essentially at the top of the chain, like food chain, and just so quickly they're gone.
Yeah,
just like that.
So quickly they went down the rungs, which it's funny because if you go by the if you go by SNSD and Wonder Girls being second generation, and then Twice and Red Velvet being fourth generation, it's like the third generation didn't even phase the second gen because they were so big.
Yeah.
Whereas after it's been enough time, after the same amount of time, they decayed.
Yeah.
Into the point where the rookie groups could just.
Yeah.
It also didn't help. I would say if we were going by our generation status, Gen 3 happened right after Gen 2, because FX was only 2 years after SNSD. It's not like we waited 10 years for Twice, where Gen 2 to 4 with Wonder Girls.
Yeah,
speaking of, everyone's speculating that FX might be next on the chopping block.
There's plenty of groups that are dead in the water before FX.
Of the big groups, everyone's speculating that because Victoria is doing a lot of acting stuff
in China, especially.
So, they might.
I could see Amber, Crystal, and Luna being FX.
But they can't.
Honestly, I probably actually could see that.
Yeah, I mean they did. That's what their Mama performance was. It was I remember in the Twitch chat, everyone was spamming 3 walls.
That's awesome.
3 walls.
Yeah, back on Wonder Girls, one thing that we talked about a couple weeks ago, or whenever we talked about this last week or whatever, was one thing that they weren't happy with was JYP wasn't even promoting them on his social media.
Yeah.
When they were promoting at the same time as Unease.
Yeah, Unease.
He promoted Unease because he produced the song, but come on, you should promote your company's group over a group with an SM artist in it.
Yeah.
And I mean, sure, there's a JYP actress in it, but
yeah, Min Hyorin.
And it was her thing, but still, he should have at least posted both. So
yeah,
that's definitely one thing. They were. I feel like they were kind of left on the wayside in terms of JYP's structure at this point.
Especially in Korea, where seniority is a big thing. Too. They're of older Uni.
They're older.
They're the Unis, but they're a rookie group.
Yeah.
So
a rookie group with a senior, a singer, and actually I don't know when Jessie debuted, so maybe 2 seniors.
Well, now Jessie's been around for a long time. She just wasn't popular until
until recently,
year before.
But it's kind of weird that
So something some people are some speculation that's been going around is, will they invite back older Wonder Girls members in for their last single? Because that'd actually be really interesting. Again, going back to like the 21.
Yeah.
They didn't really get a proper
disappointing.
goodbye.
It was disappointing that Minzy wasn't
and-
there. They didn't even ask her.
And they could do it with the 4, but I think the other 2 left on a lot better terms than Minzy
that's
did.
definitely.
So I could definitely see that happening.
Like bring
you
back, bring back even Hyuna.
Hyuna.
Yo, how
Pay
crazy would it be?
Cube some money to get Hyuna in there. That would
Yeah,
be
no,
crazy.
imagine how much publicity that'd get if Hyuna would come back, like, since the, like, how, like, she only had that first promotion, right?
I was gonna
After
say,
that,
yeah.
she left.
It was
After
just
she
their
left because of
debut,
their
and it
health
wasn't
problems.
even the whole time they promoted the debut.
Yeah, that's so. Imagine how crazy that'd be.
Yeah, they'd have 7 members, right? 7. It'd be crazy.
I looked it up because it was 5. Then Hyuna left, and they added Yubin.
Yeah.
And then Hyelin came in.
Though, as controversial, this
When
might be
Sunny
controversial. I think I like Yubin in Wonder Girls much better than Hyuna in Wonder Girls. Well, I mean,
it's not really
we didn't really get to
controversial.
see, like,
It's like that
Hyuna.
girl. It's like that girl in Kara that nobody knows. Like nobody even remembers her in there.
But
yeah,
I mean,
at least Hyuna stayed
I'm
a
still
celebrity.
surprised
girl-
Yubin stayed though, because again, like I thought she would leave because she
Yeah,
does a lot of.
She was. I think she was the one that was mad that
Oh, really?
JYP posted somebody else's.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
and I mean,
Instagram.
like, okay, unless the only way I see her staying is that if JYP makes her a solo rapper, like, cause she does a lot of stuff on her SoundCloud. I'll link it in the description. Like, she does
was
a
gonna
lot.
or maybe they-
Unpretty Rapstar kind of.
Yeah, no, her
brought
stuff
that
on
to
Unpretty
light that
Rapstar-
she's
yeah,
decent
she-
rapper.
Yeah, she's pretty good. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see her go back to that sort of the sort of musical style that they had before the whole band concept. But I think Yubin would do well as a solo. I don't know what Yerim's gonna do, because I mean, she's kind of
She doesn't like do anything. I think she was doing. Well, I'm sorry, but she's not an actress.
Yeah,
she doesn't do. I think she's just modeling like every once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I see her on Instagram, and I think she does a lot of like posts like about like a lot of books she reads and stuff like that. So I think she's been
Okay.
like studying mostly. I
Okay.
think she just finished her degree.
Yeah, because she's
You know what it was?
she's the youngest
Yeah.
of all of the Wonder Girls members.
She
so-
was added the latest too.
Yeah,
so.
she's the
Yeah,
last
true
person that
that.
they added.
Like
so.
she was
was
the one that
added when
replaced
Sunmi
Sunmi
left.
originally. Yeah.
Which is
Sun
weird.
Milan.
She comes back and has to be with her replacement.
But I mean, again, though, I think it was the four Wonder Girls lineup. I think was still pretty solid.
Yeah, I like that lineup. Obviously, that's their following.
Yeah.
I
lineup
thought it was
for-
great. The reboot was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Reboot's
I
so good.
kind of like, again. I think we kind of had
whole
signs
album.
of they, at least with Why So Lonely, they promoted or they did music shows for like a long time for that. Like,
Yeah.
again, I think we discussed it before, but they had the initial band like where they did the tour of the shows, and then they came back again with a dance concept, and I think they like they might have been desperate to try to like improve the sales or whatever, or just keep them relevant. But
Yeah.
so
Yeah. They had the band one, and then they also had the dance one, right?
yeah, I mean, I don't know how well the dance
wait.
version worked.
I think I mentioned this once, but once again, go look up Sunmi's fan cam for the dance one.
Yeah, I don't
Read
think
it.
the dance. I don't think it. I don't even know where it came out because I don't
It's the
even
one
remember
where she's
seeing
wearing
it
the
very much.
dress.
Okay. Like, I think the dance version of Why So Lonely felt kind of forced.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably because they're like, is the band concept working? So they're just
Yeah.
like testing the waters.
Yeah, just to try to see like if they got, I'm sure if they got popular with that dance version, they would have abandoned the band concept
Yeah,
immediately,
probably,
because again it's so
Yeah.
looking at the whole like sort of landscape of K-pop, like even with like Day 6, like you can or other like CN Blue, like the bands aren't as popular as dance groups. Again, like that's why
they're
that's why
definitely
AOA
not.
switched it up. I mean, it's
Like
because
at Korean Club this week, I was like playing some music because they asked me to, since they know I have my own radio show. So they told me to just play my playlist, and like Day 6 came on, and like the Korean students didn't know who it was.
really.
They just didn't know who
Well,
Day
I mean,
6 was.
Wow.
So one thing with K-pop though is like pop music's geared towards like teenagers and younger here. It's the same
Yeah.
in Korea. Like
yeah.
the older students don't really pay attention to it near as much because like college students, when we were over there, all the international students were all K-pop fans.
Yeah,
and then all
nobody
like the
else
actual
was.
Korean students didn't really know. Like, not very many of them followed K-pop like we do.
Yeah, well,
'Cause it's
like
more
they
scene
knew
for, like,
some
teenagers.
like
They
yeah,
know like
they knew
Sochi and
groups
stuff,
like
but
that. But yeah,
but that's like the Spice Girls. Like everyone knows the Spice Girls.
I guess it's fortunate that I listened to like the whole spectrum, I guess,
Yeah,
of K-pop.
exactly.
So I had some stuff that they knew, like Haze and stuff like that. As
Yeah.
Well. So
And
Yeah.
one last thing with Wonder Girls, and I was thinking about it, was I looked it up. So we got 10 years with Wonder Girls and 10
Yep.
years with Sochi, 10 plus. I was looking like the Spice Girls were only around for 6 years. Like
mhm.
Wow.
they're
so they
the
were
biggest
longer.
pop group in the world, and everyone, a girl group at least, and they were only around for 6 years, and then had like sporadic comebacks.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
like, so 10 years is a long time for a group to exist.
Yeah, it's definitely like their body of work is unquestionable. Like if there was to be a K-pop like Hall of Fame or whatever, Wonder Girls would be one of those
easily.
tentpole groups that really help develop or help spread K-pop to like the international success it is today. So yeah, it's really sad that we're losing them, but I think
It
I'm
was
happy.
bound to happen.
Yeah, it was bound to happen, but I'm still happy with what they were able to
Oh, yeah.
accomplish. Definitely. Again, like I mentioned in my first intro or my intro to K-pop, I first heard Wonder Girls was technically my first exposure to K-pop because at the time my sister's
Nobody.
yeah, like they played Nobody like Filipino dances, and my sister her boyfriend at the time, or like his little sister would blast Nobody in her room and everything. I'm just like, what is this nonsense? But yeah,
Well, turns out you like them more than she does now.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll miss Wonder Girls, but hopefully we'll see them again one day. Hopefully we'll get a 5-year reunion or something down the line.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just hoping that we get like another 2 years of SNSD. That's all I want. Just 2 years. Just
No
two.
way.
Just two.
No way.
Just two.
No way.
They might be on the chopping block, bro.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
We'll save it for the predictions part
Okay.
of the episode. But, so if we could probably move on.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next topic, which is Nate's topic, which would be
Yep.
the most underrated groups.
Yeah, so I guess not really the most underrated groups, but
Or
just kind of
some
like
in
a
our
group.
opinion.
Yeah, a list of your favorite groups, or each of our favorite groups that we think like could be more popular. So I wrote out a list of like 8 and kind of wrote out some facts about them and gave a favorite song to recommend just to people to check them out. So first on my list is Laboom. We talked about them a bit on this show because
party.
I love them, and they're getting there. They're actually not nearly as like
Yeah, I
Under-
first
Starting to gain
Underground is-
traction, I think. Actually,
Yeah.
because I keep seeing them now all over.
yeah,
the place.
they're showing up a lot. They're getting a lot more like television show appearances and stuff. But yeah, so they're a 6-member group that's actually a project group between 2 companies. It's NH Media, which is UKIS's company, and Nega Network, which used to have Brown Eyed Girls. They've left since. They debuted August 2014. They kind of remind me of at least most of their stuff that they've done of like 2012, 2013 A-Pink, so like Hush and No 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 style, that type of music. They do a lot of that type. They've done pretty consistent releases since debut. They haven't really had a long break, so they're definitely gaining traction. And I'd recommend Journey to Atlantis, which was one of their singles this year, as a song. Do we want to rotate? So one of you guys can pick something?
Sure. I'll go, I guess. Actually, none of mine are pop groups. I just noticed. Like, none of
All
them
mine are pop groups. So.
So I guess I'll start off with my first one that came to mind was Hyuko, if you guys know him.
Okay.
Or no, them, actually. Oh, Hyuk is the guy. Hyuko is the band.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
they do, like, they're, like, indie music, I guess, and they're under High Ground, which is Epic High's, like, or Tableau's label.
Yeah.
Or sub-label of YG. And, yeah, they do awesome stuff. It's very, like, I say indie because it's so different. Like, it's completely different from anybody, like,
Okay.
anywhere. And I'd say listen to, like, both of their, I think they have 2 albums. I say listen to both of them. But Oh Hyuk, the singer, he does some solo stuff as well with, like, he did a whole album with Primary, the producer.
Oh, Primary was actually on part of my
Is
list.
Is it
Yeah.
HYKO?
HYUKOH.
Okay.
And then Yeah, so I guess one song that I'll go is Gondry, which is by Primary and Hyuko. But do the or no, it's by Hyuko is his original song Gondry, but the Primary version is like way better. It's awesome, and it features Lim Kim.
Oh,
Actually, I'll add her to my list. Actually,
No,
She's
that's
great.
that's actually my
I was
first
gonna say it's
person.
gonna be on Andrew's list.
Yeah, because
So-
I love Lim Kim. Lim Kim's still pretty unknown, or like still pretty low key. I think she was in a duo at one point. I forget the name of the
Toga Whirl.
Toga World, or something like that. She's actually from Jersey. She grew
Really?
up. Yeah, she grew up about 30-40 minutes from where I live.
Oh.
Up in up near Palisades Park, where all the Koreans live in New Jersey.
Wait, was she born there too?
I'm not sure if she was born. She
'Cause I
probably was
find-
born here.
I find a lot of the Korean Americans, Korean Canadians, they're like born in Korea and then they move over here for
Yeah,
their childhood and then they
Yeah.
move back.
That's
Yep.
usually the case, but I think she might have been born here. I think she was here until like high school or whatever. So
Yeah, either
Yeah,
way, it's pretty cool.
She's a solo. She does, I don't know how exactly I'd explain it. She does some pop songs. She does some like sort of like indie like ballad songs. Her voice is very unique. Like she has a really like sort of like lower tone, like raspy sort of voice. I love her voice so much.
It's kind of weird to say that she has like a lower tone. It's like that, but it's not husky at all.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like
very,
husky.
very
It's
soft.
just she seems like a very
It's-
soft spoken sort of.
It's
like,
full,
vibe.
like it's very much like in the back of your mouth, like this kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like I don't know, mashed
Okay.
potatoes in your mouth. I don't know how else.
But
to
no,
explain it.
she has a very unique voice for K-pop. As for some
sure.
songs, I'd suggest because I can't pick really one. She surprisingly though she hasn't released music since 2015.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know what's up.
there's
with,
like 3 or 4 groups on my list that haven't done anything the past.
Yeah,
year,
I don't know why
Was
she
your
hasn't-
last one like AU or something like that?
Yeah, she had Awu, which is a really good, like a really cool song.
Mm-hmm.
It had something to do with cats or whatever. The MV is pretty fun. Or like she's a cat or something. Love Game, which is a pretty catchy song.
Yep.
Upgrader, which is the first song I found her through. It's an album track, but it's sort of a really like electro pop, synth pop sort of vibe, which is how I first like fell in love with her music. And Stay Ever, which features Verbal Jint, which is a really like
Love Verbal
like really
Jint.
like low key sort of like electric keys ballad song. Oh, like her voice is like those type of song. Like I like her pop songs, but those type of like ballad songs are where her vocal talent really shines.
Yeah.
I like the ones that she has that are more like indie, I guess, and like
Yeah,
in between. Like it's sort of like it doesn't define and sort of like within a certain genre. I love that kind of stuff.
Yep. Next on my list is a group near and dear to our heart. It is Card. We gotta talk about Card every episode.
This is like day 40
fair.
of us carding or like standing card, not carding.
Well, yeah,
Stan.
exactly. And, I mean, they haven't even. We don't even know if they've debuted yet because I wouldn't call it debut because they didn't promote it at all.
Mhm.
So yeah, they're a 4-member co-ed group with DSP. They debuted December 13th last year with Onana, featuring Youngji, formerly of Kara, as the like hidden
Her Youngji.
Card
featuring
ain't really
thing.
dead.
Card ain't
So
really
yeah,
dead yet.
their 4 members. BM was in Hara's dance partner for Chocolate Chip Cookies and was like the male lead in the MV. It was also on K-pop Star 1.
He was also in.
No.
Him and J-Sep were also in Rainbow's
Yeah, I saw
Sunshine
that.
MV,
They
and I'm
were-
like, dude, it's both of them next
They
to
were in
each
a
other.
couple Rainbow MVs. They were actually in Tell Me too, I think.
Were they
um,
really?
According to the wiki, at least one of them was. I was looking
This
at the
is
wiki page, and one of them was in another Rainbow.
It's probably Matthew, but
music video.
apparently both of them were supposed to debut as like a duo, and
Okay.
then Somin and Jiu were like
Okay, so that makes sense.
added
That's-
recently before their debut, and they're like, I don't know if this is gonna work because it's a co-ed group.
Yeah.
So both of them admitted to being like sort of
Yeah,
like
yeah, a
iffy
little
about it at
iffy
first,
about it.
but like once they got to practice, they like clicked and
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
you know.
They have really good chemistry.
Yep, then Somin was in Purity and Car Project in April prior to Card, which we talked about last week. Yeah, they're just super goofy, and they have a really promising future, and we love them so much. And check out their only song. Oh no, because
Oh, no,
it's
no.
their only song.
No,
right
check
now.
out the version on, was it on V
It's-
Live where they trade
I think
vocals?
it's on. I think it's on YouTube now. Yeah, there's a version where they trade vocals, which is pretty hilarious.
Wasn't
There's a version where they switched
it dances?
genders for dancing.
Or there's a
so the
version
guy
where
gets-
they're like eating, and then I think I forget who, like I think BM I think starts choking on a fry or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It's
well, no,
really
yeah,
funny.
they were doing it. They were just talking or something, and they got into some helium there.
They're
just
going
really
to be
goofy.
an amazing
amazing.
variety group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they
definitely.
really are.
They've really like embraced the sort of like social media aspect of it,
Yeah.
because like they did like that whole
Well-
thing where they watched JRE watching their their video.
Yeah.
One person pointed out on Reddit that like DSP like their release was like kind of lukewarm in Korea, but DSP realized how big they were with the international audience
Mhm.
and is kind of embracing that. So they're doing more with like YouTubers and interacting a lot more on V Live, and then doing like because the thing that the international fans were pestering DSP for a gender switch, like dance version, and so they finally gave it to us.
Yeah, like I think that's actually a really smart move from them.
Yeah.
If they want to keep and sustain card, because like look at BTS, they're huge internationally.
Yeah, they're
and eventually
international
caught on
fans.
decently in Korea as well.
Yeah.
Pretty good actually. So
And it helps that
Um,
their leader is Korean American. So
Mhm.
yeah, so he can definitely help with that. And like the other members seem to know like a decent
Decent,
small amount
yeah.
of English.
yeah.
So it's pretty funny. During like V Live stuff. But anyways, my next group is one that I love and I think should get even more love than they already get is MFBTY, K hip hop. They well they're comprised of like veterans like Tiger JK. He was like the person who made hip hop popular
Yeah.
in Korea.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the, he's the godfather of Korean
Like
hip hop.
he is a legend in Korea.
Yeah.
But like I don't think many international fans really know of MFBTY unless they're into K hip hop like pretty deeply.
Yeah, I've heard the name, but I didn't realize.
Well, it's Tiger JK, Yoonmi Ray, and Busy, which is like basically one of their like best good friends, and he's also a Korean rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's really really good. They have one like before they had one single. It was called that I saw from them, which was Sweet Dream, which I actually saw like back when it came out, and it was really awesome. It had a really cool video with like 3D animation and stuff. Like you could tell it was fake, but it looked really cool.
It was stylized.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like this metallic like robot tiger and stuff like that in the video. It was really cool. And then a couple years after that, I believe it was like 2 years after, they finally came out with an album. I was super excited. It's called Wonderland, which is one of my favorite like Korean albums ever. It has tons of really good songs like Angel, Hello Happy, which is like a remake of Yoonmi Ray's Goodbye Sadness, or Hello Happiness, Goodbye Sadness, or Flip Flop, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then there's Buku Buku, which features Rap Monster from BTS.
Oh, wow.
A rapper from their label that they own, Feel Good Music, Dino J. He's really good. EE, if you've seen them, they're really weird. They're like a duo, and they make this weird music that like I don't really like it, but it's just makes me uncomfortable.
Weird.
So yeah, I think they really should, I guess, get more attention than what they get, because they don't like they're respected and they'll get like top tier
Yeah,
performances.
because there's a lot of firepower in that group between
Yeah.
Tiger JK and Yoonmi Ray alone. So
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. I'd like to see them just make more music. I think they're like kind of underrated, even though they do have the respect that they deserve. If you'd like to move on to your next.
all right, so my next one is I've discussed this guy with you guys. Sam Kim.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Sam
Yeah.
Kim
Another
is kind
another
of
K-pop star contestant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Did he win K-pop star? or-
I don't think so. Let me check. I can check real quick.
Yeah.
Also, he's pretty funny on Variety.
Okay. But yeah, he's sort of the. If I were to compare it to like American music, he's sort of the like Ed Sheeran of, like Korean
he
music.
he was the runner-up on K-pop Star.
Oh well,
3.
but he seems pretty popular, or at least among like the.
Well, I mean, Lee High is more popular than
Yeah.
Jimin Park, so.
Yeah, so
Or Jamie.
Yeah, so he seems sort of relatively popular, but I first discovered him through my friend Pat. She showed me his song "No Sense," which is amazing. It's like sort of like a really like funky sort of vibe to it, and he has some more like acoustic kind of songs on his.
Yeah, he's known for his guitar playing.
Yeah, he's a really skilled guitar player. Like his again, like I compared to like Ed Sheeran, where he could probably run a whole concert by himself with just his guitar and like a bunch of like loop pedals and everything. Like he's pretty talented. He actually just came out with a single a couple of days ago with Loco called "Thinking About You." I mean that's kind of cheating going ahead to the last topic, but I mean it's kind of relevant, I guess. But yeah, that song's pretty good too. So I'd look it up.
Loco looked super weird in that MV.
Yeah,
like he was dressed like an old lady.
Really?
Yeah. He had like an old
weird.
lady sweater on in that MV, but
And like slippers and stuff. Yeah.
right.
Okay. Next on my list is NS Yoonji. She's a solo artist. Debuted in 2009 with JTM Entertainment. I haven't really heard of them outside of her. She moved to Cali in 4th grade and went to UCLA. So she's basically Korean American. She's fluent in English and everything. She's
Who's
also
she related to?
She's fun fact. She's Kara's Ji-young's cousin.
It's funny because the American is Nicole, but she's related to Ji-young.
Yeah. So yeah, she's Ji-young's cousin. She's probably best known for her song. At least I would say, out of the people that I know that knew her, was "If You Love Me" with Jay Park. Came out in 2012. So that kind of helped her a little bit. And then her song in 2014, Yashishi, was kind of popular. She does like sexy style like pop music. She definitely has a body and she likes to flaunt it. But
So
she's a good singer too. Yeah, similar to Gina. But yeah, so she's a really good singer too, though. She's done some pretty interesting songs that are not really like conform to standard styles. So like the song I recommend is well, "If You Love Me" is really good because Jay Park's in it. They both do a really good job as a duet. But I really like "The Reason I Became a Witch." It's got a really cool music video too. But
That's
Strange
interesting.
name for a song.
yeah, I mean it's translated from Korean, so it probably has more meaning in Korean. But yeah, it's just like this really cool. I don't even know how to explain it. Just go look it up. It's really good.
All right, so I guess the next one I will mention is all right, I'll go with Urban Zacapa because they are really, really good. They make sort of like ballad music. It's 2 guys and 1 girl. I believe originally they had 9 members, which is crazy.
Yeah, I thought they had a lot of members. I didn't know that they only.
No, I knew it was. I thought of them as only 3. So.
Really? Because Urban Zacapa, I don't know how well you know my comparison, but Urban Zacapa is kind of like the Goose House of K-pop. The Goose House is it's sort of like a
no idea.
Goose House is like a J-pop group or like a Japanese group that's sort of like same sort of like indie sort of that
Weird.
sort of like coffee shop sort of music vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Urban
indie
Zacapa, one song that I really like by them is called I think it's Thursday Night. It's featuring Benzino. It's a really, really great song. Yeah, Thursday Night featuring Benzino. I really, really recommend that song. It's I think mainly I guess what stands out to me is it's the 2 guys' voices, but they like the girl's voice is one that stands out to me the most. Like it is completely
really powerful,
beautiful.
like really powerful voice. Another song I'd recommend though would be "Coffee." I don't know how popular that song is, but that's the first song I ever heard from them.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song, I think, as well. I'd also recommend.
Okay. My next group or next person would be Neon Bunny. So she's pretty much an EDM artist or like that sort of electronic music. Well, not really like a producer or anything, but yeah, she sings with like a lot of EDM songs. I first encountered her through I went through a phase like a year or 2 ago of going through a bunch of SoundCloud artists, and I found this guy named Spaz Kid, who he now goes by his real name, Mark Redito, and he did a song with Neon Bunny called Daytime Disco, which is amazing. I should show that to you guys later. And just quick shout outs to Mark Redito. Kuya, if you're watching, I love your stuff, man. I saw you in concert, but I never got to say hi because I was too shy. So yeah, she has a bunch of just like really like chill, like laid back.
She's a vocalist, right?
Yeah, she's the vocalist. So a lot of her songs are really chill and laid back. I don't know how popular she is in Korea, but I think she's pretty popular among like EDM fans. I think she's played here in the United States as well, like like some smaller venues. That's because a lot of her music was, I think, originated or based off of like Bandcamp and like Soundcloud and everything. So she's really like still underground. And
I first heard of her a couple years ago because there's one of those YouTubers that lived in Korea. I don't remember which one of it because there's like a million of them. They said like they really liked Neon Bunny and that she was like super underrated. So I checked her out. So I was like, yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, I think John Oliver on his new HBO show had a segment on K-pop, and he mentioned Neon Bunny there's a clip of him saying like mentioning Neon Bunny, which is crazy. Of all the K-pop artists, you think somebody would get
Neon Bunny.
Yeah. So he came out. I'm guessing someone on his writing team is like a huge Neon Bunny stan or something.
Yeah.
So like it was a really random like came out of nowhere. Like she was so like surprised and happy that she got mentioned, and I think it drove some of her like
views.
album sales or like listens. So it turned out for the better. But yeah, she's really good. As for some other songs, there's Romance and Soul, and she did a collaboration with a SoundCloud artist named Demicat. The song is called Singing Bird. Pretty good song.
Okay. Next on my list is Very Good. So we
Good.
talked about their newest song is on our top 50 of 2016. But yeah, they were a 5-member group that debuted in May of 2014 with Love Letter, which is a remake of a song from 2000 by Click B. Never heard of him.
I've never heard of him either.
He's some Korean artist. The song is really good. I actually like the song a lot. But then in 2015, 3 of the members left and they replaced them. So they kind of had some member change-ups and they've gotten more popular since. One of the newer members is AOA Yuna's little sister.
Oh, really?
They look very similar, so it's pretty easy to spot her out of the crowd.
Oh, they should be popular then.
Well, I mean, she's like younger though, so it's like they're not really going for like sexy styles yet. But so I looked up March 2016. They crowdfunded their first EP and passed their goal by a lot. I think it was like 300% or something. They released their first single, Angel. Then they added 1 member and crowdfunded a second EP, which is where Don't Believe came in, which was their most recent song.
Yeah, I really love that song.
We love. And that's the song I recommend by them. It's really interesting. It doesn't stick to like conformity or like
it has a really catchy
K-pop,
beat.
and it has a really good beat. So definitely check that out. Okay, go ahead, Jake.
All right, so my third one is gonna be, again, it's like one that's like pretty popular, but
I was gonna say like
not
Urban Zacapa is like kind of popular, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, I don't see
guess
a
all
lot of
mine
people like
are
saying like,
too.
"Oh my god, I love Urban Zacapa." Like,
Yeah,
I never
that's
see
true.
him anywhere,
Yeah.
other than when I listen to their music, because I usually just find it on like iTunes or whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my third one is gonna be Day 6.
Oh,
Like,
really? Yeah.
Yeah, like, cause like, all of their music is super good, but because they're a rock band, they kind of get slept on a lot, like the albums do.
They're fairly new too, though, right?
And I think they're fairly new, and I think they just get overshadowed by the other groups that are under JYP.
JYP,
so.
Yeah. So like their whole last 2 albums were great. The one with Congratulations was awesome. And then Daydream I thought was an even better album. That had Letting Go as their title track.
Mm-hmm. That was a really good song live.
Yeah. Oh, it was at KCON? I wish I could have been there.
But the thing is though, again, I didn't really know who they were, but I really liked them at KCON.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good crowd reception at KCON though.
Yeah, I think the song, I think it's called Blood on that album. I think that's what the song I'm thinking of is really good. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that's like not even a song, like
Okay.
I
I'm not
know
sure.
what song I'm
I
thinking
only know the
of,
songs you've
but
sent me. So
Yeah.
yeah, Day 6 is amazing. I can't wait for their whole, like, I think it's a single every month. I hope that's the case. They release something every 6th day of every month, and I think it's going to culminate into an album. I think that's how it's working.
that's a
Okay.
cool idea.
Yeah, every day 6 is what they're calling it because it's on every 6th day
That's pretty
of every
clever.
month.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty
makes-
clever.
Makes sense.
So
Marketing.
Okay, so my next one is kind of popular, but mostly he gets overshadowed because all of his songs have collaborations. So you mentioned him before, but Primary, he gets
Yep.
like his songs are relatively popular. Like the song that
because he's the producer, kind of like like the
Yeah.
Chainsmokers or something like that.
yes, but like like his song "Don't Be Shy" has has million something views on or like listens on like Spotify or whatever. So he's sort of popular, but
Yeah,
it's like I think it's the case where since
he's not
the producer-
mainstream popular.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
and also because
His songs are popular, but people don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's just like he's just a person that they know that like a famous like singer or a famous group collaborated
Yeah.
with Primary. Like he's not he gets overshadowed by his guests, and I feel kind of
Yeah.
bad. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. There's a really good song by him other than "Don't Be Shy," which again features Choa. And Iron would be the song is called "You," just the letter U. It features I don't know, Kaon Jin Ah, I don't know who that is, and
Kwon Jina, I
Yeah.
love her. She's in.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should have added her on the
she's-
list.
yeah, she's on the yeah, I think she's pretty like underrated too. And so it was Kaon Jin Ah and Rap Monster did a vocal on that song too, so it's
Yep.
really
He's
chill.
pretty underrated.
Yeah, totally underrated. Rap
No
Monster.
big deal, no big deal. He's just a part of the most popular like boy group of like the
Right now.
the half like
Ever.
yeah
Yeah, the
So-
another Primary song I'd like to recommend because I think both of those were on his second album.
yeah.
It was one off of his first album, "See Through" by featuring Zion T and Gecko.
Yeah,
that
that one's
song
really
is
popular.
amazing.
Yeah,
it's
that
one of my
song's
favorite
really-
songs ever.
Just
Um,
as
play
a,
that all the time.
just as a side note though, Zion
Yeah.
T is always on point whenever he features on something. Like I've just noticed that recently.
It's kind of weird too because back then people didn't really know him. Like if this was like
Yeah.
2 years ago, I would have put Zion T in this list.
Yeah.
but no, I
but
think-
he's really popular now.
I think he Bruno Mars his way onto the top where he was like he was featured on a lot of songs.
Featured on a
and-
bunch of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, and then he pretty much like that's how he got popular. So yeah.
Next on my list is Bestie. So
we
they were
should each do one more group, and then we
okay.
can.
But then I have to think. Okay. Well, then screw it. Bestie, you guys know Bestie. They're actually kind of popular. So they were. I'm gonna do my least known group on my list then, which would be Playback. So they're a 4-member group by Cordell Entertainment, which is Jessica's company from formerly of SNSD. So they only
Still on
rep
SNSD.
Jessica, Playback, and some Filipino American dude. So yeah, they debuted in June 2015 with the self-titled single "Playback." It's the definition of repetitive, but it's really really good. So it's like G and
All I remember
It's
is
very, very,
"Ooh,
very-
hit the playback."
yeah. They say "playback" probably about 200 times in that song.
That's
but
that's
it's
their
a really
JYP.
catchy song. Yeah. So but I like that. And then 3 months later, they had a comeback with Eric Nam, called
Okay.
"I Wonder." It's kind of weird to call it featuring him because it's like a duet with the group and him, where like some of the
Okay.
members of the group got like one line and he sings half the song.
No, I
So,
find that's the thing with a lot of Eric Nam features. He sings most of the song, and then everyone gets
Yeah,
overshadowed.
it's like a duet of the girls all being the girl in the duet, and then him being the guy. So he sings half the song, and then the 2 vocalists sing 40% of the song, and the other 2 get like 2 lines.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, they haven't had anything since September 2015.
wow.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, we were
It's kind of disheartening too. Like
Yeah, it is because like a new group like that definitely needs like traction, and they had a good run because like
need a single every few months.
I was looking into them. So they were under a different company that Cordell bought.
Okay.
So we think that might be part of the reason. But they had a good
So
they had a good
Cordell-
chance.
Cordell themselves, ever since Cordell acquired that company, they haven't promoted them at all.
No, they haven't.
Oh,
No,
that's a problem. Then.
Must
Yeah,
be
exactly.
a conflict of interest
Okay.
with the company, and having this
Yeah.
group that they have no intention of
The thing is,
Yeah,
though,
really
it's not like
sucked.
Cordell
Like,
has
but they
anyone
didn't
else to
just-
promote, really, right?
It's
They
just
just have
Jessica.
Jessica.
Jessica's had
Yeah.
2 releases this year, and then that they haven't had anything. So I don't.
And
So,
I
but
mean,
I don't know. Like
They got all the employees of this company they bought, I'd assume, unless they laid everyone off.
or they later. Yeah.
You'd think they'd
But-
be able to still like keep up the promotions.
Yeah, and they have an active Twitter. And they did talk about they had a like Happy New Year post, and they did talk about hopefully come back soon. So
Okay.
it looks like they're not trying to like completely drop them, or at least they're not letting on that they're going to drop them. So hopefully they get.
Hopefully.
I think they've done a couple covers, or like they've had members do like singing covers on their YouTube and stuff too.
Okay, so
So
it's
they're still
not nothing.
It's not nothing, but it's been a year and a half for a group that had 2 singles in
So
3
they're kind
months.
of like,
and,
hey, we still exist.
yeah, but like.
Yeah.
Sue Young from SNSD promoted their debut on her Instagram because she liked it. And then obviously they had a collaboration with Eric Nam, so they had a chance. Hopefully, when they come back, they can do pretty well and kind of gain some fans and get up there because they are really talented. I think.
Okay, so I guess mine is gonna take the last one is gonna take the underrated label, I guess, to heart. So my last one is Jimin Park. Like she still gets like in the millions in her views, but I feel like because like for example, she was on season 1 of K-Pop Star where she won. Then
Yeah.
Lee Hai was the runner-up and Baek Ayeon was the 3rd place.
Yeah.
Both Baek Ayeon and Lee Hai
They're
Yeah.
so
get more
popular.
like
Yeah.
way more popular than she is. Whereas
Oh.
I really really like her, and I think she, could get more attention. I guess,
Yeah.
especially with like 15 and she's in, I guess, a duo, not really a group, but I don't think they've came out with something as a duo in a long time. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just been Beck Yedian, I think is her name. Isn't that who it is?
I'm not sure.
I think that's the other
I can look
member. Again, comments people, you can, if you see this and get mad, just correct me.
Or we'll put
Yeah,
them in
Becky. Yeah,
annotations.
you were right. It is Becky.
Yeah, so they've been doing solo stuff, and her last album she came out with is really good. Tashi Try was the title track on that, I believe. It's a really, really good song. She also did a song with Young K from Day 6, which is a plus for me on
Yeah.
that album. So, yeah.
And she hosts After School Club.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
Ron.
ASC, where she goes by Jamie,
Jamie,
her English name.
Okay. All right, so then I guess I'm closing it up. So the last person and again another like kind of SoundCloud artist or person I found through SoundCloud would be, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, Suran.
Oh,
What-
yeah, she was on my list, but
How do you spell
they, cut us off at 3.
Yeah,
guys.
no, I love
Good.
her voice again, just like a really unique, like sort of like chill, like EDM kind of sound. I first found her music through there was this really popular like DJ named Tack. He did a remix of her song Paradise Go, and
Good
so
song.
yeah, I found it through. I'll link that remix in the description. It's pretty good.
Another good song from her is Calling in Love featuring
Oh, yeah,
Big
yeah.
Gino. Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome song.
really good song. I found that through your radio show actually. So
Yeah.
it's pretty. She's pretty underrated. Like it doesn't seem like there's too much hype on her.
Apparently that song caught on in Korea pretty good.
Oh, okay. Because
people just didn't know about it outside.
maybe I'd imagine it'd catch on with like maybe older
Mhm.
Koreans, like
Because it's
people,
more of just a chill, laid-back artist
'cause
rather
from
than
what-
a poppy group.
Is she a newer artist or?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she's been within the last year or so.
Yeah, it's
where
like
she's
2015,
Okay.
2016. So
Okay.
got
yeah,
attention.
I'd imagine she's more popular with older, like maybe like my age, like 20s sort of
Mhm.
Okay.
Koreans, because that's sort of the music they're into, as opposed to like the very like mainstream K-pop music. So yeah, she's
Yeah.
amazing. She like really like aesthetic, like art pop kind of style. So yeah, look her up, Saran.
Yeah, I think they like the very understated, trendy
Yeah,
sort of vocalist and stuff like that.
yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
more American
Like-
style.
Like going sort of blending Indian pop together,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Very chill.
Mhm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's everybody now.
Yep.
So we can go on to the third topic, which is I think is gonna be a big one because I have like tons of predictions here.
I don't know if it's
I had my struggle, I'm sorry.
I've got like
So,
6
yeah.
or 7 maybe,
The third
Okay.
topic is going to be the our predictions
and
for
some of them are joke
2017.
predictions.
Yep, none of mine are jokes. Mine are all like
I mean, they're not
Like, I
they're not
think-
jokes, but they're things that are very unlikely to happen. I don't want them to happen.
And
Yeah,
you just want to
so-
put it on record.
so 2017 predictions. My first one is an obvious one: card comeback.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're going
that's,
to-
that's pretty
You
obvious.
know, that's gonna be soon,
But would it count as a
uh,
comeback or just like their debut, technically?
or maybe
speaking?
their
Well,
debut. I don't
They'll
know.
have. I mean, they're gonna have multiples because they got 2 more hidden cards.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
and then they debut.
I think. Well, we still don't know. They never explained it, so we don't
Because
know. If there's,
DSP.
yeah, they said there was
Okay.
going to be 3 releases with hidden cards. If they're, I assume that means those are pre-debut. But then
So after
we don't-
that, what are they? Car?
but then after
'Cause
that,
no
we don't
D.
know. Like, are those hidden cards going to be part of the group or not? We still don't know that. Like, we don't know if they're adding Youngji or
Okay.
whoever else.
Honestly, originally I wanted Youngji to be in the group, and now I
But
kind of
now,
don't.
well, she's so goofy though. She would fit in well. I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
she,
just
she seems like she'd have a really good chemistry.
But
with the
then
group.
adding 2 other people, that it makes me weary.
yeah.
But I don't know. I hope if they do get if they don't add the people, Casper needs to definitely feature on one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I would love
great.
that. Like if she was a rapper, like
Yeah.
and then rapping with BMX Joseph,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
Jiu and
really good.
Somin
Someone do the vocals.
singing.
Yeah, and that kind of fits. I'll just add because I did. Card will continue their rise to be the greatest K-pop group ever exists. So,
they're slowly taking over the world with their
So
V lives and their videos of them playing the Wii for the first time or whatever.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
yep. So
All right.
Jiu looks so bored.
Wait, I guess I can go next.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know if you guys had this on your list, but Twice US tour.
I didn't have that.
Okay, because
I have a
see it.
different Twice prediction. So
I can see it because again, we were talking about it before we went on air.
I actually kind of have the opposite of a prediction. But
Oh, really? Okay. So I guess what my reasoning behind that prediction is because last year I was able to go see GOT7 live in New York City. Amazing concert. Yeah, but it seems like JYP's trying to bring over a lot more of his artists, and again,
yeah,
Twice is like right up there with GOT7 in terms of popularity, and again they're starting
Or
to have
more.
their
I think they're
Yeah.
more popular than
they're
Godsend.
they're
Yeah, I
definitely
guess
the
they-
most
I
popular
guess.
group.
Yeah,
in
but
JYP.
If you go
But-
by, because the only
if you
reason,
go by views,
like if the only reason Got7 had made more money than Twice is because they went on tour and Twice did not.
yeah, that's true. They had, and GOT7 is actually going on tour again, like
Yeah.
in a couple months. So that it's
It's like
just
what is it, like Flight Log 2?
yeah, I guess I don't know if they've released any new music, so to speak. I think they're just
No, they
because
haven't. But
because the company that's in charge of like the tour subculture,
Mhm.
they only hit so many dates or so many cities, and I think the second tour is hitting a bunch of places that they didn't go to. Like they're going to Texas, they're going to like a bunch more Midwest sort of
like
places.
Houston
so.
or Dallas or Austin
Yeah,
or
so I
something.
think with like the success that they're finding with the GOT7 tours, I'm 100% sure they're gonna try to do the same thing with Twice, because again they're starting their when is their first concert? The one in Bangkok I think is like in a couple months or like in next month or something, or
Yeah, Twice Land, right?
Yeah, Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twice.
so. And I think
I think it's late February.
I think I heard something where after they do like the Asia sort of domestic tour, they're planning on bringing them over to the West. So I think there's a very good chance that I'll be able to see them in New York. So if Twice gets to play at the PlayStation Theater or another venue, oh god, I will not sleep for a week to try to get those tickets. I need to see Twice live.
The thing about JYP doing these tours, I think if he does do that, it's definitely deliberate. Like he has a strategy, and you can tell.
Yeah,
It's
He's
working.
trying to. Well, yeah, he wants to penetrate the U.S. market. That's his goal. Like, I think he's even said that's his like biggest
Yeah,
goal
he
right
has.
now is get into the U.S. market because nobody has done it before.
Mhm.
And he understands that the old Korean business tactics don't work, and then he needs to find a new approach. And I think he's found it. So
yeah.
with Twice and maybe the next group that he comes out with, whether it be boy group, girl group, whatever. So yeah, I guess with that I'll segue into one of my points would be the the increased rise of the 4th/5th generation groups. Like Blackpink is going to release a album, I think, hopefully.
If
Assuming YG doesn't
if they get out of
lock them away.
and they don't release a new girl group
YG.
and
Well,
kick Blackpink out.
Hold on. The thing that's also on my list is that I think their second girl group will be like a female winner with sort of like an indie style.
Yeah, because Winner and Icon worked so well.
Well,
that's the problem,
no,
though. YG
that's
hasn't proven himself able to promote multiple groups at the same time. So I don't know how good of an idea it would be to, because like there was the original plan for Blackpink was it was supposed to be a 9-member group or like an SNSD
Pink
big
Punk.
group style. So. Like again, at first I was really like sad that they weren't able to promote
Pull that off.
or debut along with Blackpink. But at this point, I think that they get overshadowed because Blackpink is ridiculously popular right now. Like how would you I don't know how will they be able to captivate a new audience or whatever.
They could just end up like FX and just be like really popular, just not as popular.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be too much of a problem. Like I could.
As
long as they get Blackpink out with an entire an album first, and then they debut it, I think they'll be completely fine.
Because the thing is, YG at this point, YG can't afford to cannibalize his own artists because he barely has anyone to lean on at this point.
Plus, we know if they release an album, they're not doing anything for the next 2 years, so they can do a new girl
Just
group.
cross your finger. Like YG is like the Gaben of like freaking K-pop.
Yeah.
Where if you mention it's like if you mention Half-Life 3, it gets
it
delayed
takes longer.
like 10 more years. So God knows if we'll see it in Blackpink.
Like, hey, when's Blackpink's come back? All right.
6
like
more days
Trump.
delayed.
I just added another 10 feet to the wall. Another 10 years to the dungeon sentence.
Oh no, Nate, I think you haven't gotten anything in yet.
Yeah, so I'll counterpoint kind of Andrews. I guess it kind of could go hand in hand with Andrews' Twice prediction. So I said Twice will get because they're doing the Twice Coaster repackage soon.
Okay.
I said after that they will get a long break because they've pretty much been going nonstop since.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So I think they'll get a long break. They'll do solos, and there will be a subunit during that break. I don't know who the subunit will be, but yes, Tsunami
J-Line.
would be great.
J-Line.
There's J-Line, but Tsunami is such a great name.
J-Line in Japanese. They promoted it in Japan.
Okay. J-Line is definitely happening at some point. There's no way that he didn't have the 3 Japanese trainees get put in and not to do a Japanese subunit doing a Japanese song. But yeah, so I think they will have a subunit this year during their break that they get after Twice Coaster repackage. But that could also be after a tour. So.
I don't know if I could see a subunit happening already though.
We'll see.
I mean,
I think they're popular enough to do it.
Awesome, but
they're popular enough to do it.
I could definitely see them doing like just like solo OSTs and stuff. And,
yeah, I definitely. There's definitely
maybe
solos.
like acting appearances or something.
The subunit was kind of just my
your hope
spice added to the prediction.
Okay.
Make it less unlikely, more unlikely.
All right, this one's kind of out of left field, but it's overdue, and I think this is gonna happen. I predict a Troublemaker comeback.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, Beast left Cube, 4 Minute also left Cube, and Hyuna and Hyunsung are the only ones who are left there.
Yep.
So clearly Troublemaker's still a thing. I think we're gonna get another one in 2017.
If they come back, will we get another kiss?
Oh, like in the first song?
One performance that they did.
No, they kissed twice. I looked it up.
Or was it 2 performances?
Yeah, they
Troublemaker kissed twice?
Yeah, at both times they went to Mama. they kissed. The second time they kissed much longer than the first. So, okay, I guess I could go for another prediction. Red Velvet will have multiple all kills.
Yeah. So you mean SSD will get disbanded? After School will get disbanded.
Red Velvet.
That's what you mean by all kills,
killing
right?
all our favorite groups in the name of summoning.
Not that kind of all kill. Like, yeah, but I mean, well, again, like I think we were discussing it this morning, but yeah, Wonder Girls is the blood sacrifice for
Red Velvet
Velvet
come
to
back.
Velvet.
Yeah, to make a comeback. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if I'm right or not, because that Red Velvet comeback is in a couple days. So, but no, I think it's like Red
Wait, what's
Velvet.
it called? It's called Rookie, right?
Yeah, it's called
kinda
Rookie.
funny.
Yeah, which is funny.
I
there,
don't.
of
I
course.
saw like the teaser. I don't really know what I can. It may be something more like Russian Roulette, but we'll have to see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's gonna
the
be in line
styling
with
looks
Dum
like
Dum
it.
and Russian Roulette. So,
definitely.
because those songs like caught on like way better
Yeah.
than
One of these nights.
Ice Cream Cake and all that. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm
Ice
gonna
Cream
go-
Cake was still a huge song, but yeah.
I'm gonna go with Fantagio's new girl group will just become huge because of Youjung and Doyeon from IOI.
Yeah, because
I think-
aren't they the most like? Aren't they some of the most
They're-
popular?
They're definitely up there, and they're both
Youjung is, I think.
probably Youjung's definitely up there, and I think both of them are really like big in variety. They're both a lot of people really like them variety, so
Like
if they
Youjung
keep
and
up-
Golden Tambourine.
yeah,
is amazing.
exactly. And
Yeah.
Doyeon's really good too. She's had some good moments of variety. So yeah, I think Fantagio will have a big hit on their breaks with that.
Yeah,
group.
because they've had so much promotion before they
Exactly.
even debuted, so it's bound to pay off.
Honestly, I think all the IOI derivatives
Oh,
are gonna
yeah.
be
Oh
huge.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's the seed that they planted in everyone's brain, and
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
gonna take over the
Pristine's
world.
coming out a month or two.
Mhm.
They'll probably be huge, especially because what can't even think of the company name anymore.
Pledis.
Yeah,
Pledis.
Pledis. I mean, they're not doing anything after school, so after
Yes.
school is gonna disband. That's
It's
a
gonna
sub.
end up being.
That's a
Did
sub
they-
prediction.
Did they even have a what was their boy group before 17? They have one?
I
Or
don't
I
know.
just not know. Like,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I really only know them from 17.
yeah. So, anyways, they're gonna have 17 and Pristine now, so that'll be their new generation
Mm-hmm.
groups. 17's really big now, so
Yeah, 17 is.
I
Oh, they
think
had
they could
Newest.
easily help. Oh, newest?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I forget about them.
They're like an older group, so I guess that's kind
Yeah.
of why you could forget about them. Cause wait, have they come out with songs in the past couple years
Look
at
it
all?
up.
I don't know. I'm looking it up. You guys can keep going. I'm looking it up.
All right, so I guess this is my favorite prediction that has been confirmed. I think new Epic High album.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Tablo's been talking about it on and off on his Instagram and on his Snapchat stories.
They had 3 songs last year, so
Oh,
Okay.
apparently
Whoops.
they have been doing.
sorry,
They
newest
just-
fans.
Yeah, they just got overshadowed.
But yeah, anyways, like Tablo, he's been like talking about how like it was supposed to be out like late last year, 2016, but he kept delaying it because he wants to be perfect like Shoebox was. Like he wants every song to be great. He wants it to be something he's proud of, something he appreciates.
That's a high mark to like follow up on, because Shoebox is
Yeah.
amazing. That's a
Yeah,
problem.
well, because the thing is, he was just like, he's not in it to like after the success of Shoebox, people were saying to him like, dude, why don't you just keep on coming out with singles, stay on top of the game, you could be huge again like you were back in like 2007 in Korea, like with Remap and the Human Soul, which just had its anniversary
Oh, wow.
like for the
Yeah.
album,
Mhm.
which is after Swan Songs is really like what like launched their career up. At songs like Love 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 and Fan, both great songs. Anyways, this new album, he said recently it's going to be Pieces Part 2, but I keep seeing everywhere that it's an unconfirmed title. I'm hoping it's Pieces Part 2, because Pieces Part 1, where's Part 2? Because Part
Yeah.
1 came out in
No,
2008.
it's gonna be Pieces Part 3 just to screw with everyone.
Skip over to.
Like, I could totally see that, but I'm super excited for it, and I hope they take their time with it and get it right, because Shoebox was, well, it's my favorite album ever of all time. It is my favorite album. If you ask me what is your favorite album, I'll tell you Epic High's Shoebox.
Yeah.
It is absolutely great.
Yeah,
if anybody has
definitely.
any other predictions for
I've got a few.
2017.
I have Dean K-Con.
I could see it. I could totally
No,
see it.
'cause
But I guarantee
he's-
it's going to be KCON LA, though.
If he comes to
I guarantee it.
If he goes to KCON LA, I'm going to LA. I don't care. I don't care. I need to see Dean live, because I missed him in New York.
What about
last
us,
year.
though?
Go to both.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll go to both.
It's not like he has to go to
I can't
far
go to
for New
both.
York. No, he can. Oh, we won't be able to. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to spend that much money.
Yeah, I mean, I have family over in LA, so Ate Ching, if
that
you're
works.
watching, what's up? So yeah, I could see Dean going to KCON because he's sort of in that Eric Nam crush sort of position where he's popular but not enough to have his own solo concerts just yet. And I mean, he's performed here in the United States before, like again, like that small like New York like sort of concert that he had. So. And that sold out immediately, so I mean he's definitely and trust me, like he resonates a lot with the 13, 14-year-old K-pop fans. When I was in the line for GOT7, everyone was like, to pass the time, they were like singing Dean songs or whatever. So yeah, I can see it.
At a GOT7 concert, they wouldn't sing GOT7 songs.
No, I don't know. Yeah, but it seems like Dean is pretty popular among the youngers.
Oh, he completely exploded last year. Like
yeah, no.
like. Before then, he had songs, but like he in 2015
collabing with Zico and
because he's pretty talented. Again, for people that don't know the history behind Dean, he was an EXO songwriter. Like,
oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote songs for EXO before he got popular on his own, and
he's a songwriter.
And also, again, he had a pretty good like introduction. Again, one of his first songs was freaking Anderson .Paak, who like I don't know I know this will be up before the Grammys, but Anderson, just as a side note, Anderson .Paak is nominated for Best New Artist of the Year. You know, I'm crossing my fingers that, you know, our boy Anderson .Paak wins. So
I guess that'd technically be a Korean Korean person.
Yeah,
a big award like that technically.
Yeah.
Is his dad Korean? Because I think his mom's black.
No, his dad's black. I think his mom's Korean. So.
Oh.
I'll have to look it up, but yeah, like it's
one or the other.
He's Blasian, quote unquote.
Next,
I didn't even know he was Korean unless I looked at his name, Pak.
Yeah. Next, I have Produce 101 will be bigger than Produce 101, and their group will be bigger than Iowa.
I don't know.
Despite the reluctance to companies to permit to participate.
I think if they can get all the trainees in there, if they can get 101 trainees
if it happens,
that are talented,
that's if it happens.
Yeah, I think we should unpack this a bit. I think if at least, well, we obviously know JYP is sending a trainee.
Well, we don't know.
They better.
I mean,
cause, like,
they said they were going to, but now there's rumors that they backed out. So who knows?
No JYP. I think they're in trouble. I think Produce 101 won't succeed unless there's. I think if they get one, they'll do good. If they get like 2 or 3 of the big 3 to send trainees, that'd be insane. Like it'd be like over the moon.
YG and SM.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't think YG or SM would ever. Like,
and if JYP does, it's only one, they said.
Well,
but still, like Produce 101 didn't need that.
If you think about it from this standpoint, like I guess in the terms of like I don't know. The only way I can think about it is like software, like so SM and YG are like Apple, like closed source.
Yeah.
And like YG is like
very open.
I don't know, like more opened up. Like he's willing to
Android.
like, all right, we'll give you
JYP,
some stuff.
you mean?
Yeah.
YG.
I like JYP. Yeah.
But I mean, like I don't know, like sure, Produce 101 had Somi and a couple other like famous people, but they're all mostly unknown people and. I'm sure Produce 101 will have a couple people that people know.
Like I think I mentioned last week, if Big Hit sends a trainee, it will be very, very popular.
True. Yeah.
And I think, but the thing is, I think with
well, they have to have BTS like shout them out or something.
Yeah, they need BTS involved in that because I think BTS.
Oh, they would. I mean,
but I think
what if
BTS
they brought them in to like teach them stuff like on the
I think BTS would be a really good like teaching like if they were involved in the Produce process because again BTS is very much I think the group that would come out of Produce would be very much like BTS where they really need to appeal to the international fans because international fans are like. I think like the guy groups or like the boy groups are so much more popular with international fans as opposed to just in Korea where it seems like the girl
groups are on the rise.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, but overall, like guy groups are usually more popular than girl groups. So
Well,
Like,
in the past,
in the
like,
past, at least.
thing-
I mean,
yeah, but
it's starting to change, but
yeah, it's starting to
I
change.
think
'cause-
it's already. I think it's already
You think
tipped
it's
over.
already
To be
passed?
quite honest.
Yeah, because the thing is, though,
It's
I don't know
possible,
how. At least in
sure.
Korea, I don't know how much of a. I don't know how large the viewing audience will be for a guy group as opposed to a girl group. That's the only
Yeah.
problem. You can because with a girl group, you'll get both like the male and the female audience.
That's true.
I don't know how much of a male audience you'll be able to pull in with
Yeah.
guys. But I mean, I'm
It'll-
definitely.
Well, I think they'll just have IOI members on the show constantly,
Just
so
to,
that'll
like,
get
sweeten the
people
pot
to
or whatever.
watch because they're like,
We're
oh, someone's part
We're
of it. Or,
definitely
like,
we're definitely gonna watch it, and then we'll probably do like a weekly recap or something, or hopefully,
So-
knock on wood, hopefully they get it through. I mean, it's too good of a concept to let it go to waste.
I
Yeah.
think if they want to have guys watch it, they gotta make sure that the group they produce is, no pun intended, is like edgy and like hip hop. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like
it needs to
BTS
be-
or EXO.
Yeah, it
or,
needs to be
Yeah.
that
you know,
type
Monsta
because
X, that kind
like
of
a
stuff.
like a traditional group or like something that's not like that kind of style. They're gonna it wouldn't be that
Yeah,
very
it wouldn't
popular.
You
work.
can't
Especially
have like
with
the
that many
pretty boy
members.
like love song type
Yeah.
group. Like it's not gonna
Yeah.
work as well.
Yeah.
And but the
with
thing is though, I think
general public.
I would say promote them for more than 1 year. Promote them for more than 1 year
Yeah,
because
it
it's
won't
gonna be-
happen, but
Because I think 'cause there's not that many like trainee like guys that are like really like going into the show that'll be really like on the radar. So they'll need the promotion, I believe.
yeah. Do you have any more, Andrew or Jacob? I've got two more.
My other ones.
I have two more as well.
My other ones would be, I guess I could just put them together, like since not belabor it, but Jessica US tour and Ailey US tour. That's what I think. Because
Well, if Jessica does, she's obviously gonna go to New York City, considering her flagship
my
store is
God.
there. That brings so
I still
much
need-
business.
I still
That'd
need to
be
go
such
down
a genius
there.
idea.
I still need to go down there. I'm actually tomorrow. I'm actually going to Soho because I'm.
Oh,
'cause-
perfect. That's where Blanca de Claire is.
Yeah, no, because I'm going to Soho. Because remember, I was telling you guys, or I was showing you guys that I was modeling shoes. So
yeah.
I'm doing more like shoe modeling, quote unquote, at Soho. So I should stop by.
Yeah, check it out. They'll
but
be
yeah, 'cause-
like, "You gonna buy anything or what?"
Hell no! You think I gotta? One, it's all girls' clothes. Two, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Like her
Like, do you have any
Blanc-
Jessica merchandise?
no, like Blanca de Claire jeans are like $300, or like
Oh,
their jackets.
I was looking at prices, and the only thing that's really unisex are the sunglasses, and even those are $260.
Yeah, I'm not dropping $260 on a pair of sunglasses. I barely wear sunglasses as it is. So
Yeah.
but as for Jessica, I think she's more likely to have a U.S. tour than to do anything in Korea or Asia because again, SM started blacklisting her from all the major like,
Shows.
promotions and everything. So
Well, until this year, right? Because
I was gonna
that's-
say,
don't
I think
know.
it's
I don't
over
know.
now.
We'll see. Yeah, maybe
It
we'll
was
see.
because it was supposedly based on her contract. When her
So-
contract was supposed to end, that was their like mediated deal. Was
Okay.
she couldn't perform until that contract would have ended.
But and I think
So we'll see.
I think her music also would do well more in America because it's very like her songs sound more Western or like American pop style as opposed to Korean. So I think she'd probably focus.
I think it'd have to be less like bubblegummy though if she wanted to be popular in the U.S.
No, I think at least maybe with Fly, it wouldn't be as popular. But I think like
Wonderland
with-
probably would be.
Wonderland
It's,
is
like, the
Wonderland
lyrics
is
are a little different,
right
but-
in
Yeah.
line. Wonderland, like the whole vibe of that album, like Dancing on the Moon, you could play that on the radio
that
right
song?
now.
Yeah.
That song's amazing. Like it's right in line with like the sort of like popular music you hear on the radio these days.
Did
and
you
just-
listen to the English version of that?
Yeah, the
'cause,
English
yeah.
version sounds like it sounds like it was an
Sounds
English
better.
song.
I
Yeah.
think it was originally. What I was about to say is I think she wrote those songs originally in English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me that if she
It's
wrote these
easier.
songs.
It's easier to translate English songs into Korean than it is from Korean
Yeah,
songs
definitely.
into English.
And just to touch on Ailey a bit, I mean that's kind of not really like a crazy prediction.
Alien.
That's really stupid though. I
So
don't know why
bad.
they're
So
promoting
bad. The
her
song
under
isn't
different.
even like doesn't
I
suit what she should
read
be
about
doing
it.
either.
I looked into it, and apparently Ailey is like trademarked by some company,
Oh,
so she can't.
pah,
Oh,
forget
that's so
that.
dumb.
Come on.
So she's not allowed to use that name like in the U.S. apparently.
Well, at least can't she just be like A and then Lee? Like
Oh, and then also like somebody also said like, oh, what if you did? She promoted under her real name, Amy Lee. Too bad there's already an artist called Amy Lee.
Freaking Evan Evans or whatever.
Yep.
So it's not gonna work. No, but like, wait, she should have just promoted as like the letter A and then Lee, like my initials, like A Lee. So
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, listen to my new track.
no, yeah, definitely. No, like there's an A Lee concert and then I just show up on stage. I mean, we're
Like,
both
hey,
from
I'm
we're both
A-Lee.
from Jersey, so you know, like close enough. But the thing is, that we'll have to see how popular her new song is because it's okay. It's just really like
It's kind of generic.
It doesn't fit her what
It's
shows
really-
off her
it's-
skills.
I think
really
she should
generic,
come out. I think she should come out with something like an English version of her song, like "If You." I think that'd
Yeah.
do really good.
Or
on,
no, like
the
she should
radio.
just come out with, or you know what? I think she should just come out with English versions of all like her really popular songs. Because I mean, like again,
put it
like,
on an
she's-
album. I think
Yeah,
it
no,
could
because
sell if
she's
they promote it.
she's essentially the Korean Beyonce. So like literally, her
Yeah.
songs do well here already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, style wise, of course.
yeah, but we'll have to see because I mean, I don't know if we discussed this, but her company YMC is kind of sucking at promoting anyone these days. Like
Yeah, they got her and Jesse.
Yeah, Jessie.
And then-
Jessie did not get any promotion for her recent song at all. She was
Yeah.
like, "Thank you
I
to
don't
my
think it's
fan."
even.
I was gonna
don't
say,
think it's
yeah,
even
she-
on Apple Music.
She
can't find
she
it.
complained about it on Instagram. or
Yeah, she was just
one
like,
of her
"Thank you
stuff
to all
she-
like my friends and my fans that are actually promoting my album." And it's like she was
Yeah.
she was kind of throwing
bunch
shade.
of F-bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's Jessie. I mean she always
Yeah,
drops an
that's
F
true.
bomb. It's pretty funny, but yeah, that's pretty much all my predictions. The only other things I had was Sooyoung SM Station, which is impossible now that they're
Nope.
ending it, and Wonder Girls
When
Disbands.
are they ending it?
This is the last one. This
Yeah.
is actually, well, it turns out this is the 50-second song, so this is a year.
Yeah, that's a year.
So
I was hoping they'd go like keep going. I think
Yeah,
it would have
'cause-
been a great idea.
Yeah, they need to keep it going, but
Wait, wasn't Yuna supposed to get another one?
well, she wanted.
Boo.
She just
Oh.
wanted another.
So do you have any other
So-
predictions, Nate? Because
I
have
got two more.
two more. As
One
well.
of ours probably overlaps. So SNSD will have a 10-year anniversary tour.
Yeah.
After the tour, they will disband.
No.
TTS will stay as as SNSD. The rest will leave.
I think
or
they'll just call themselves
split.
just, instead of SNSD TTS. It'll just
It'll
be
just be
TTS.
Yeah,
The thing is, though,
yep.
the Girls' Generation name has a lot of weight to it. That's I don't know how well they'd be.
But
able
they don't need the name anymore. Like everyone
I
knows
guess.
them.
Like
but-
everyone knows Taeyeon, everyone knows Tiffany, everyone knows
Everyone
Seohyun.
Well, what's gonna
Yeah.
happen to my bae though? What's gonna happen to Sooyoung?
She
I think
hasn't
she's
done
gonna do
anything for
acting and
years,
modeling and
like,
stuff.
She'll.
No, but I really.
No, she's been acting in dramas.
She's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I never. It sucks that she did a lot of songwriting for the other members, but she never got to sing one of her own
that's true.
songs. So I will not. I will be pissed at SM for the rest of my life if I never get a Sooyoung like self-written
Solo
song.
or self-written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
that-
I think she'll just go to another agency and
Yeah, I
do
think
something like
maybe.
that. If she
split up.
doesn't stay with SM, you know.
Like
'Cause
I
there's
will.
the
If
well, there's the
nobody.
possibility that they stay. That some of the members stay.
Yeah, they disband, but some stay. Like you were saying.
If
Hyoyeon
nobody,
stays
if
as a
nobody wants to
trainer.
take Sooyoung, I will raise like the capita to freaking start my own like
Sooyoung Entertainment.
Yeah, Sooyoung Entertainment. I am that big of a Sooyoung stan. Though I mean, her boyfriend's a pretty like popular actor, so I'm sure they can figure something out. Or he's under an agency. I don't know if they do artists, but I'm sure that she could just go with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume that was one of yours, Jacob.
Yeah, that was one of them. Actually,
Go.
I would have had three because I forgot
Oh.
about that one. It was all the way at the top. I skipped it
Oh,
because I
okay.
knew you were gonna talk about it.
That's true.
So
I want to finish with my last one. So go ahead
Okay,
for the
go
rest
ahead.
of yours.
Oh,
No,
finish with the last
I
one?
want to be the
Okay.
last. That'd be
So I think we're gonna have
ridiculous.
start to have more collaborations with American artists.
definitely.
I'll get to what I'm talking a certain song later in the next topic, and so I'm gonna say that we're gonna see more specifically with like hip hop artists. So like Far East Movement, we had Joey Badass in 2015 with Tablo. And I think we're going to start to see more like overlap with the music scenes because K-pop is clearly getting more popular on YouTube and in America and stuff. Like you see all these YouTubers like doing reacting to K-pop for the first time for views.
Yeah.
So it's like people are obviously starting to see that this is a big fan base that's growing in America and people want to see. So I think we're gonna start to see more like collaborations and stuff like that, and because American artists get some more publicity than they already have in Korea, and then Korean artists get to be seen by the American public, I guess, or the fans of the artist.
Yeah.
And then this is another completely unrelated prediction. This is sort of leads into later years though, but I think this year SM is going to start showing more female trainees. I think they're going to start like they did before, like with NCT, and like before that with SM rookies, they kept showing all the different trainees. I think now the NCT is in like full swing. They're going to start to, through SM rookies, start to show off their female trainees as they go.
Do you think they
to
do
prepare
something
for the next SNSD?
Do you think that they'll do something a female NCT? And please say no, because it's too damn confusing.
I really hope not. I hope they realize that NCT.
Nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yo, because again, no. NCT Dream got announced to have another comeback, and
they announced the new
NCT Dream. No, Dream and 127 have had 2 comebacks. NCT U hasn't had one since.
They were the only one that had good music for me too. It was NCT U, and they're not coming back again.
I thought I saw that they announced the new NCT as well.
NCT Mark.
Yeah, NCT Mark.
Yeah. I could be making this up when we look it up.
That's a good prediction. Will NCT U make a comeback in 2017?
No, we're gonna get NCT Mark.
Without Mark in it.
Yeah, without Mark. But I think what it's gonna be is it's gonna be a girl group that has a lot of members. They're all gonna be really, really pretty, and they're all gonna be decent at singing and whatnot. I think they're gonna be like sort of SM's like spiritual successor to SNSD to Combat twice, because I don't think like Red Velvet's really popular in Korea, but I don't think they're competing in the same space. To be honest.
Red Velvet's sort of the successor to FX in a way.
Yeah, that's what I'd say as well. Is they're more in like the experimental like that's what they call it. Like FX and Shiny were SM's experimental groups where they had like different like concepts that they're trying out and see if people like it or not and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they're gonna have their next mega group soon. Within the next couple of years, and they're going to start to show off
since I really don't have any predictions, I guess I'll just add that next group: somebody from Japan, somebody from Southeast Asia, either Thailand or maybe the Philippines. Even I think we're really close to getting our first like Filipino trainee.
Krisha Chu.
No, I want Krisha Chu in the next. I want Krisha Chu in the next group with Somi. Which would be amazing.
Well, if she goes to JYP, because I think she's casted with YG and K-pop Star.
No, I want her to go to JYP because YG will just lock her in the dungeon, like he did with Dara and all the other. But yeah, so someone from Japan, someone from China, someone from Southeast Asia, and someone from America.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna have a couple from America actually, because I think they see that kind of works. Like with Tiffany and Jessica, having 2 members that were fluent in English is good because you got like, both the members like conversing with each other. Yeah, like
exactly. They do have
like interviews.
Oh, and someone from like Australia or New Zealand, because that was really.
That works with. That works because
there's a really big like Asian American there's a really big Asian population down in
Australia.
In Australia and New Zealand, so it's untapped potential at this point. So
the 2-member thing worked too for FX. You had Amber and Crystal.
Yeah. So I think they'd be stupid not to tap into all these different languages, I guess, because if you have members that can like communicate with the general population, like they can still communicate with people despite the language difference in the actual music, because music is the universal language, but the marketing still matters, I guess, because it's K-pop.
And I mean, they've started to do it like at least with Southeast Asia, because 10 from NCT is from Thailand, so that's like I think that's their first that I know of member of SM that's from Southeast Asia. So we'll see. All right,
was that all yours, Jacob?
Yeah, Nate, go for it.
Yeah, okay. I think that was all of mine.
Okay,
so
I got one more.
Oh, my
last one. We will get an IOI performance this year.
I can see it.
At the end,
Just one?
I'm thinking at an award show. They'll
Like
you
a
know,
mama or
like
something.
a Gaio
stage.
Daejun sort of thing.
Yeah. I think they will come back as they will have a performance sometime.
Surprise
Watch it be
That's
some
my
random
most
ass like
hopeful-
music bank thing.
It's my most hopeful, probably unlikely thing, but I want it to happen really bad. So
All right.
I had to end on that.
Well, I could see a performance happening more than a like a
Full
comeback or
comeback, yeah.
something.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have.
Because
a
all you
new
have to do is
song.
just have the girls show
Yeah,
up and
exactly.
practice with each other. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll have a new song. There's no way that.
I mean, they're gonna
Yeah,
show up
no.
to the same music shows
Exactly.
most of the time
They're,
anyway.
like,
So
we're gonna get like 4 groups debuted this year, probably from members of them, like on top
Yeah.
of the 4 that already have debuted.
So,
yeah.
they'll all
We'll
be
see them
at
again.
award shows and stuff. So I think they'll do something.
we'll see them.
Or
again.
they'll get all of their groups, all of their members, and there'll be like 100.
Oh
They'll
my
do
God.
Pick Me as
They'll all do
100
Pick Me.
members of Iowa groups.
Oh my god, the IOI derivatives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we can go into topic 4 now, which is our like the best songs of January, to put it in a nutshell.
Yeah, so I came up with this basically the end of the year, or the end of the month. The last episode that we record in the month, we'd go over all the releases of that month. So I'm gonna go through a list of like pretty much all the major releases, and then we'll chime in on the ones that we actually have input on.
I just have input on everything because I stayed up till 2
yeah, but
a.m.
we don't want to talk for like
Yeah, no, I'll
like
just
10 minutes
keep
on
it
each
a
song.
Yeah, I'll keep it a few
Yeah.
words.
So January 1st, we had Bonus Baby debuted with Urikiri.
What kind of
Urikiri?
name is that?
It's-
Bonus
Urikiri, it's-
Baby? Are you kidding
The
me?
song was really generic. It was a girl group debut. It's a pretty generic song.
Oh god, like their vocals are flat and it freaking sounds like an Idol Master OP. It sounds like a really like generic anime OP. That's all I'm saying.
January 1st, we also had SES's pre-release single for Remember,
Oh,
which is
so good.
amazing.
Yeah.
And
I
it's-
actually really enjoyed that. I think I like Paradise more on the album.
Oh yeah, like every
But-
song on the album's amazing.
Yo,
in general,
like the
but,
visuals.
The album
like,
came out the next day, right?
It came out
Second, I think.
Yeah, it was a second. So,
Yeah, but no, like Paradise, I think is like my favorite song because it's like really 90s and like
Yep.
they look amazing for being in their 30s and having some of them having kids. That
Especially Eugene.
no,
Yep.
Bada, she looked the best in the music video, like not even close. Oh,
I'm
such
so
a huge...
rooting for Eugene.
the whole thing was amazing though. The whole album. January 1st, we also had Shinhwa. It says a half album, Unchanging Part 2. So I guess
did not
an EP.
listen to that, but I heard it was really, really awesome.
Yeah,
I
no,
haven't listened
it's
to
like
it
a
either.
it's like a kind of like future bass, like really EDM kind of song. Like it's kind of interesting how Shinhwa keeps updating their sound so people don't
Yeah,
like.
because
or-
they're like 40 now, right?
Yeah, they're really
Yeah,
big. And
they're really old.
Shinhwa's like the freaking Exile of Exile's like the biggest like J-pop group where they have like people in their 50s or whatever. That's pretty much
In the
Shinhwa.
50s?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
They had like
God.
100, like they've had like 40 members in like the entire span of their entire group. So yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much Shinhwa at this point.
January 2nd, we mentioned SES's the album came out. Remember?
Yeah.
And then also AOA had a full-length album with Angels Knock.
I watched
The two singles were Excuse
Two
Me and
singles.
Bing Bing.
Yep.
I didn't really. I thought they're okay, but they weren't like their best
They're-
songs in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think the visuals for both are better than the songs. Well, like Excuse Me
Yeah.
is okay. I think it's pretty.
The songs
it's
have
catchy.
grown on me. I didn't like them at first.
Excuse me.
They've definitely grown on me, but actually, I've been listening since I got it on iTunes. The
Yeah.
album is actually good. Like the other songs.
Oh,
are
I haven't had a
pretty good.
chance. I haven't had a chance
So
to.
check out the stuff that's on the
Though
album.
the thing is though, Excuse Me is kind of ruined or maybe saved for me because I keep thinking I can't. Friggin' Heechul did put up a video of him doing the dance on Instagram. So whenever I hear that song, I
You
just keep
imagine
thinking.
Heechul?
I just imagine Heechul like.
And
he's
by
like-
ruined it, you mean made it better.
yeah, definitely. But though, just as a side note, I think I don't know if it's doing that well in terms of charts compared to their previous songs. So
No,
we'll
it
have to-
didn't chart that great, but
Yeah, we'll have to see.
They did pull in.
Is AOA already burnt out?
Yeah, no, that's what everyone's afraid of.
I think the thing is like
Because they
people
were
are saying,
huge
Well, the-
when they switched to the sexy concept.
Well, the thing is like the sexy concept isn't really in anymore. Like
Yeah.
the girl crush concept is in.
Yeah,
So like they're just kind of doing old styles that aren't as popular anymore.
yeah,
well,
we'll have to
it's
see.
seen as cheap now, like, you know, because
Yeah.
everybody's
And the fact-
doing it and going
and
on
the fact that
bandwagon.
both of the songs had that same, like, they were both just
Yeah,
sexy. Like, they're old. People want something new, I think.
Yeah, there's not that much stylistic variety in their songs.
But it's not doing horrible. It did win.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's won a couple music shows, so
okay, that's good. Yeah,
it just didn't
it is
chart
AOA.
like crazy
They're really popular still, but
so
yeah.
We'll see.
January 3rd, we had Akumu with full length album Adolescence. Their last.
Really sad.
I still need to listen to it, so I will get back to you on that.
Okay. I haven't gotten around to it either.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's like a sort of like a typical Akumu ballad, and they do a really good job of incorporating that piano song canon in D, like the da 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 da. Yeah, they kind of incorporated that into the song, so it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
We also had Inna with the debut single Rainbow.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Me and Andrew were talking about this before we started recording. It's okay. I liked it. It's pretty catchy. She's just a cute like solo singer.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
just not really
upbeat,
familiar.
Cute song.
Yeah.
It's nothing like special, but I enjoyed it. And then we also had a new Gia single, which I didn't even know about until today. Who's that girl?
Same. I didn't know until I looked it up.
Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to her Chinese stuff because I watched the first one she came out with, and it just seems like, I don't know. I think Chinese music seems weird to me because
their market's really different.
Very different.
It's only very recently that they're starting to catch on to more K-pop style music because they're.
I was gonna say I listened to this.
Well, have you seen Luhan Lu? That song is horrible.
I like this song better than her first single. I listened.
Okay,
to it
it's okay.
I enjoyed it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
Speaking of Chinese, it wasn't on the list, but Chris, formerly of EXO, he released a song called Juice for because he's an actor. Yeah, for Triple X. Like it's like the most
Vin Diesel and Ice Cube and
I don't know. I'm surprised at how popular he's gotten as an actor, but
when I heard that I was like,
it's an okay song. It's like
I didn't listen to the song.
Like all of his songs are in English, so I guess I don't know if it qualifies.
Does he have like a big part in the movie?
Yeah,
I think he does.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty famous
actor.
He's
one
right
of
in Korea.
One of the.
He's one of the main characters, so that's why he did a song for them now.
Oh, that's cool.
So, it's like Juice is a good song. It's like a really thug like hard hitting song.
It's a Triple X soundtrack song.
It's perfect for Triple X. But I mean, it's not as good as the first song he came out with, July. Oh, that was a really good song. Look it up.
Is that he did an R&B song recently? I think, right?
Yeah, it must have been July. That's what you're thinking of, because that's that.
Because I remember seeing a dance practice, and I'm like, this just sounds like Chris Brown, like J.
Yeah, no, that's sort of the vibe he's going for. So
yeah.
January 4th, we got an April mini album with Prelude, which is pretty good. I enjoyed it.
And it's still, it bothers me that April's Story was not released in April.
But yeah, the song's pretty good. It reminds me of like IU stuff from like 2012, like Good Day.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the single after that IU did, but that type of stuff. That's pretty good. Check it out. The rest of the album's pretty decent too. Then Top Secret debuted with Time's Up. I didn't look into this at all. So
apparently they used to be known. Yeah. They used to go under the name Seven Stone.
It says it's a debut, so I guess they re-debuted. Like,
yeah, or I don't know. Maybe they just decided to change the name because Seven Stone kind of sounds stupid.
That sounds horrible.
I hear Top Secret, and I just think of the SNSD song.
Yeah. So, also on the 4th. Oh God, did you have something?
They're kind of like 17, so that's all I'll say.
Okay. Also on the 4th, we got from WJSN, from Cosmic Girls WJSN.
Oh, that is my jam.
This is the MV with like the DS and stuff.
Yep.
Showing up.
The freaking I'm still very triggered that they were playing the DS at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
I'm just
there are two shots of a DS, and the first shot they're holding it's normal. The second time when they focus on it, it's bad. It's weird. I don't know. But song it's typical Cosmic Girls. It's similar to
their aesthetic. Their aesthetic is really like acid trip, like vaporwave.
Well, yeah,
like,
they're trying to be aliens. It's cosmic.
Yeah, but no, I love it. It's
but
just
it's all like pink and crazy neon colors.
I'm sure their music videos look amazing if you go on an acid trip or something like that.
I feel like this is a thing. Like the aliens are becoming like a cliche in K-pop. Like so many groups has done like, oh, we're aliens from this planet. Like
EXO from Exoplanet
did it. Yeah, EXO did it. BAP did it. WJSN
They
now.
did have that there was a really popular drama in Korea like last year or a couple of years ago about an alien.
Oh, my like,
like,
lover from another
Yeah,
planet
My Lover
or
from
something
Another
like
Star or whatever.
Yeah.
It sounds like an
So,
anime type.
that might be one of the reasons.
Yeah,
on
but
the-
another thing about that WJSN MV is like it's kind of weird. Like even for me, someone so young, it's like they're using the DS like it's like this retro thing.
Yeah, like DS is only like we're only 10 years removed from the DS. Why is it so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
but they were like 5.
Yeah, that's still they would have
Well,
had a
that's
DS.
not true. They're like my age.
Well, some
They
of
would have
them
had a
were like
DS.
5.
Well, I mean, you're like 5, aren't you?
No. I am a legal adult.
Okay.
Oh, but just another note for WJSN. Listen to the Chinese version of I Wish. That's pretty good as well.
On the 5th, we got Mix with a new single, "Love Is a Sudden," which is a horrible name because it's
Who?
English.
I don't really remember what.
Yeah, the song wasn't like it was pretty.
It was
generic.
okay.
They might be one of the reasons why Minx changed their name though, and that makes me sad because they
Mix
should
and
have changed
Mix,
their name.
yeah.
It's one letter off, and they're both caps, all caps. But Mix should have had to change their name.
MYX.
It's MIXX.
X.
So it's MINX and not MIXX. All caps. Also on that day was Varsity's debut single, Round 1.
Varsity? Were they wearing like basketball
didn't
uniforms
look
like
into
you
it.
kids?
I think they could be popular.
This isn't the group that had Chungha in their music video, is it?
I don't think so.
There was a new debut group that had Chungha on their music video.
Was
I
it
think
from
more
her-
recently though.
Was it from her company?
I don't know.
The song was okay. Too much like Wub Wub for my taste.
Okay. The 6th we got a Day 6 single, "I Wait."
Yes.
Jacob talked about earlier.
Like literally,
Every
this is the most anime opening song sounding like K-pop song I've ever heard, and it's amazing. Like I guess kind of spoilers. So I think we were gonna go over like our favorite. Like hands down, Day 6 "I Wait" is my favorite song of this month. Not even close.
Yep. Really, really good. It made it into my top 3 because I had 3 that I really, really liked this month, and we haven't made it to any of them except for this one.
But no, like it sounds.
We're only on the 6th of the month.
Oh
I
god.
know.
Still got 25 days to go.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying because he said we only made
Alright,
it
so-
to this one, and so we still got plenty.
But yeah,
Keep
this
talking.
is like Day 6's first song that's really like just straight up like alt rock.
Yeah, no, it
You know?
sounds more J rock than it does like K rock. Like it sounds more like something like Hello Sleepwalkers or Nano, or like if people know who these people are. Like it doesn't really. It sounds again like it sounds like an anime opening song. So it's really good, really good.
Yeah, because I saw like on like a TV appearance with Day 6, like they described their genre as alt rock, whereas like I said it to Nate, and he's like, no, they're really more like pop rock and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I can still see the
Yeah, I mean, they're
they're not gonna be like they're not gonna be like actually like like Foo Fighters or anything like that.
Yeah.
or
No, but
Nirvana,
the instrumentation, the sort of like mixing, the
No,
sort of,
I
the vocal
definitely
harmonies,
see it.
it's very, very good, very solid.
Yeah, awesome.
Very alt rock.
Also on the 6th we had Mass 0094
I don't know who
mini
that
album
is.
Make Some Noise. Never heard of it. Don't have anything
let's
to
keep
say.
moving.
Yeah, NCT 127 is a mini album. NCT
Limitless.
127
It's,
Limitless.
I think we talked about it before.
It was
I mentioned
okay.
it before. It sounds too much like an EXO song.
Well, I don't know. For me, like NCT, right? Like 127 just seems like a wannabe, like EXO, like
yeah.
like EXO's early EXO, which is like Wolf and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with
You
me.
is still my favorite, hands down. Not even it's
Yeah, NCTU.
And we also had a new bromance mini album named Romance.
I thought it was.
The
I
single
thought the
from
title
that-
track was good.
the single.
but-
Yeah, the title track is called "I'm
I
Fine."
haven't
I was
listened to it.
disappointed that it was just a ballad track though, because like their debut with She was really really
No,
good.
I liked it though. It's maybe
yeah, me too.
because the MV kind of brought on the feels. Like the MV was pretty good.
I think I'm just hoping that they, go back to the style they debuted with, because I think it was really
Yeah, I guess because
awesome, like, and
it's because
special,
everyone does ballads, but again, only really them and Mamamoo do that whole sort of soul like 70s vibe.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they're going for. Go back to is like sort of like a soul and stuff like that.
and it really
'cause I
fell
think-
it fell under my radar, and I love romance, so I mean, yeah, it's okay.
The 7th we got Eileen's US debut, which we already talked about earlier
Yeah.
in a previous topic. So go back and listen to that.
Alien.
Alien Fallback is the name of the song. We also got an Im Sulong song single, The Moment.
Yeah, I actually I looked it up. It's there's no YouTube video, or it's only on VLive for some reason. But yeah, it's a like a feels ballad kind of song, like the whole MV is like has like a guy going through, or he runs into his ex-girlfriend, and then he walks her home or something, and they're going through like the old spots of it hit too close to home for me, to be completely honest. So
and we also got a SM Station song by Trax, Road.
Yeah, this is the one where I said I linked it in our like our group chat thing that we have, and I was like, Trax actually came out with music, and then Nate was like, who?
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, we didn't know who they were.
So
yeah, SM's like quote unquote rock band, but they're stuck in the dungeon forever.
Yep.
Because they never make music.
On the 9th, Ravi from Vix got a solo debut mini album, Realize.
With controversy.
Yeah, the
Really?
title
I didn't hear about
the title
that.
track was called Bomb.
Well, it was the music video had like it was like he was apparently objectifying women because he had like 10 girls in bikinis like
so
around him.
So
if they consider
normal
that objectifying,
American.
what is Mome?
Yeah, like no, like seriously, there's no. It's I think it's
It
just
wasn't
a different.
that bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
different.
I was about to say. Is like it's like you know, it's kind of hypocrisy. Like they don't call it J Park for something like that
Well,
because
maybe
that's his style. You know,
Yeah,
if that's what Ravi envisioned for his song, I think you should just
maybe because he looked a lot
Yeah.
more like Thug, like he had like the tattoos all over himself and everything. Really weird music video.
yeah.
I haven't checked it out. We also got Sonamu single, I Think I Love You.
Yo,
That
one
was
More
pretty good.
Sonamu.
one of them looks like Taeyeon, straight up.
I
don't know
I'm
who-
trying
I
to
don't
think
know.
of which one would look like
No, but
Taeyeon.
when I watched the video,
Maybe
I
in
was
the
like,
music video.
yeah, no, one of them looked like Taeyeon, straight up.
Yep, that's pretty typical of Sonamu, what they've done recently.
Yeah.
Nothing like their debut, which makes me sad.
Yeah,
their
I wanted to
debut
go back to
was
Deja
so
Vu.
good. Well, because
Like really, like female,
they were gonna be the female BAP.
BAP. Yeah.
And they realized that
It didn't catch
the
on.
QT girl group stuff works better, so they've been doing that, which sucks. Also on the 9th, I don't even want to say this, but Young Cream's solo debut for 042.
I really hope it's a rapper.
Oh, I just
series.
noticed the name
knew
of the
this is
song
Ash.
is 420 backwards. So I don't know if
Oh,
that's
okay.
on
It's
purpose.
gotta be a
No,
rapper.
It's gotta
No,
be
that,
on
no,
purpose.
that's totally going to be a cutesy girl group song
Oh,
about
2-4.
about the I don't know.
Oh wait,
like,
no.
about-
Oh, sorry, it's 042, so it's not.
Well, it's
dang
it's still
Oh,
probably going to
close
be
enough.
you know like a lighthearted song about the
Yeah, definitely.
benefits of weed.
Yep. So
Wait, is it a rapper though?
No, I don't know. I
None of
didn't
us looked
listen
it
to
up.
it.
I'm
I
gonna
refuse
look
to
this
type
up
the-
while we're talking.
Type the words "young cream" into my search bar.
turn safe search
You
on.
don't
Turn
want
safe
any-
search on, please.
On the
No,
10th,
I'm not going to.
on the
I'm just
10th of
gonna do Young
January,
Cream.
we got a daily single, "White Snow Day." Never heard of him.
The vocals are pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
it's
literally known as just Cream or
Oh my
Young
God.
Cream.
Okay, so is A Daily? Is it a girl or a guy or a group?
I
Or...
forget. Like, good luck.
You just
yeah.
said the vocals are good.
I wrote it down. I forgot.
Like,
I
yeah, the
just wrote down
vocals are
that it was-
good. We don't know if they're a guy or girl, but
Yeah, Young Cream is a rapper.
that's not surprising.
It's a girl group. They didn't really have an MV. I think.
Okay,
Or,
so it was just a song. Okay.
or no, it was just they're just like a really like low key group. So I think they filmed
Yep.
the MV themselves.
Yeah, it doesn't say debut, so yeah, that must be.
Or no,
and then-
I actually no. I take that back. I wrote Lord the vocals because the vocals are bad.
Oh, okay. That was really bad. Okay, that's good.
What day are we on now?
10th. This is also the day Verbal Gent had a single, which is in
Oh yeah, we were
Korean.
talking about
awesome.
that. A really good
Really,
song.
I really love Verbal Gent because he sort of falls into he's a little more towards hip hop, but he's like what I like to call like alternative hip hop.
Yeah, he's really
Where
good with hip-hop.
like Epic High and Verbal Gent, they fall into that where they're like sort of like not alternative like the music genre, but like it's not you know, it's alternative hip hop. Like that's
Yeah.
where alt rock comes from because it's alt,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm gonna be
So-
completely honest. I didn't listen to a single thing he said because I'm trying to pronounce this, and it's Kugachi Apgoshita.
Yeah,
Dachi
I didn't know what the English
uh,
name of it
is
was.
the name
so.
of the song.
It's like that thing, and then that's the only thing for that I understand from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kuga is that thing.
and then Shipda is like I miss you. Bogo Shipda is like I miss you. So
is
something
I
like
think it's
that.
just I want
Shipda
something.
Yeah. So I don't know what the middle part is. On the 11th, we got a Doc 2 single. I'll recognize.
Apparently it's
ill.
Apparently it's pronounced Doki.
Ducky. Oh, Ducky. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen it
that.
written as Duck 2. So
well, because E is
stylized.
Too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
I know Korean.
The song was it felt like the rapping wasn't in time with the beat, so that really bothered me.
Wait, are you talking about the one he did with Master Wu?
It doesn't say it's with anyone. But
no, that was a different song.
Not written that.
Oh, okay.
Also equally as bad.
Well, I think it's hit and miss with Doki because I think he's a really talented rapper, but he's like some of his music just comes off like in a style that I'm not really a fan of, like Lil Wayne kind of stuff. Like,
but I mean, I love Wheezy and everything. It's just sometimes it seems try hard. Like he's trying so hard to be like thug, so it doesn't come off as like genuine. So.
On the 11th, we also got X's Chinese version of Up and Down. We are.
And we also got an MV
for
Cream.
A new MV. I don't know. Was that the same day?
No,
they don't have that marked on it. I think
it wasn't on the list, but they made an MV for Cream, which is.
Wait, was it January? I think it might have been December.
I think that was last.
But no, well, still, yeah.
No, we don't need to talk about it.
The Up Down MV was kind of weird because it looks like they're in like the freaking Forbidden Temple or something, and they're doing like really sexy dances. So all these all the ancestors are either entertained or really offended. So or both.
Yeah. We also got a Hello Venus mini album, Mystery of Venus. I really like Mystery.
Yeah, you said it's like the chorus is really catchy.
Yeah, it's good. They didn't go super sexy with this one, which is surprising to me because they have been. But it's good. I like it. And we got a Shin Young Jae band collaboration single. That's also in Korean.
The only thing I have to say, the MV looks like they took like a bunch of like stock photos of like couples or whatever, and then that's the MV. It's just a slideshow of like couples in like Paris or something. I didn't like it.
The title is Solo y Solo, so whatever that means. On the 12th, we got Cha Yoon-ji going by the stage name I, which is really hard to search for in English, so search for Cha Yoon-ji. She had a mini debut album, I Dream. The song is.
I liked it.
I've listened to this song like 4 times today. I love this song.
It's really good.
It's really good. And this is Baro's sister, Baro from.
A lot of people in the comments were like comparing her to Boa, which I guess I could see.
I could see that comparison.
Solo artist, poppy dance stuff.
Yeah, and it's pretty popular sort of sound, like kind of 90s inspired. Like even the outfits, like what she was wearing was like old like 90s K-pop. Like she had like the headband with like the white crop top and the white pants. I'm just like yep.
I enjoyed it a lot. Also got Jun K special album. 771X300.
The title track is called No Shadow. It's the vocals are kind of weird. It's okay, yeah.
Well, it's Jun K. I think because he takes a lot of liberty with his own. I think he produces a lot of his stuff too.
Yeah.
Or at least like composes it. So.
We also got the song of the century, Hakuna Matata by Walwari.
AKA Psy Wannabe.
Yeah, it's just like
a horrible song music video.
Okay, so I need to like look up the freaking. This guy, I think he's like a really like a low key or he runs his own or he self promotes, but he was on Music Bank. He was on MooBank.
This song
I don't know how
debut single on Music Bank, and it is terrible.
Like again, like I said before, like if this gets more exposure, this is gonna be like the next meme song.
So is it just the guy? Because there were 2 girls that were singing.
Yeah, it's just the guy, and I think the girls are just background singers.
Uncredited. They're just uncredited fact
Yeah, but no, they were. Oh,
they
God.
sing like half the song.
Yeah, but no, they were really bad. They were really off key in the live version. Bad. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't watch this live.
But like I think I I think I kept driving them views though, because I kept repeating the song over and over. It's so bad. I need to listen to it over and over again.
Okay, next we have also on the 12th, Year 7 Class 1 single, Please Remember Me. Don't know who that is.
It sounds like a goodbye song though, because they were showing like a bunch of like these old like trainee clips or whatever, and I've never heard of this Year 7.
Was it a guy or a girl group?
It's a girl group, but
girl group? Okay.
I've never really heard of Year 7 Class 1, but I don't know.
Maybe they were like a failed rookie group.
Yeah, well, but the thing is though, that'd be kind of weird if they didn't really announce like a goodbye song and then it turns out to be a goodbye song.
Well, no, it's probably nobody heard about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. It sounds like a school song, like a school anthem.
Yep. On the 12th, we also had Jijo.
I thought it was. I thought it was. When I first saw it, I thought it was Zico.
No, I know. Yeah, it's Jijo.
Yo, I listened to the song.
Jijo.
The song is called
Jijo,
Dynamite Girl, and he has
Korea.
the song is called Dynamite Girl, and he has a line. Like I think I'll quote the line like straight up, or like the English translation. He's like, I'm gonna kidnap you like Osama bin Laden.
What on earth?
Like no, look it up.
Okay.
That is a cringeworthy lyric. Is he a rapper?
He's a rapper, but you know he has he rhymes a line about freaking Osama bin Laden. What the hell?
Okay. Moving on from that. On the 13th of January, we got a Broken Valentine mini album, Project Nabla.
I don't know too much about them, but I looked it up. Apparently, this is sort of a relaunch for them because their lead singer died in 2015. He drowned, I think, or something like that.
Man.
So they're kind of an alt rock group. So.
I was gonna say it's a rock band or something.
Was it like suicide or did he
no,
just, like, an accident?
It was an accidental drowning. So it sucks, but I mean, yeah, it was pretty okay. It's alt rock, so
yeah. Also, Cheetah had a single Style Diet featuring Cognum. I actually like this better than her song that came out today.
I think I preferred the one that came out today more.
Yeah, I like the one today as well, but
yeah, it was pretty good.
I like them both.
I haven't really heard of her before, but I'm definitely gonna keep out for her.
Yeah. She was the winner of Unpretty Rap Star 1.
I only knew her because she was the rap teacher in Produce.
You only know people if they're on Produce.
Yep, pretty much. And on the 13th, we also got Dreamcatcher's re-debut single, Nightmare, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's so good. Again, it's like people on the arcade pop thing are comparing it to, like, it's the dance version of the J-pop group freaking like Bandmate or whatever. It's like a really gothic sort of. It kind of reminds me of the Volume Up era of 4 Minute.
Yeah, it's a very Volume Up style.
And
like,
I missed it.
Like,
that was my favorite 4 Minute era. So I hope Dreamcatcher as well.
Yep. So
wait, was Chase Me on the list?
Chase Me is the name of the
it's
single.
It's the name of the song.
The name of the single is Nightmare, but the song is Chase Me.
Okay, yeah. Chase Me, I thought was so. It's so weird because it's like a poppy, like, you know, the bubblegum pop, like usual,
but
PT K-pop thing. But then they have like this like electric guitar in the
awesome
background.
Guitar.
And then like
awesome.
the MV is really weird, like some freaking guy, like the guy has, like,
their
a
ghost
nosebleed or whatever.
It's like a horror.
Actually,
it's a horror.
Actually, what I was
video.
thinking was that is actually a song I could see being a like an anime theme.
Like,
it's
definitely
like,
J-pop.
it's very much an anime theme.
That's definitely J-pop influence. But yeah, so Dreamcatcher was Minx before, so they've been around for a little bit.
So wait, they had member leaves, or did they have a
no?
lineup
They added 2 members.
Oh, okay, so that's why they're redebuting.
The original 5 are still there, and they added 2 more. And then Soul Sweet.
I couldn't find anything.
Okay, I'm gonna read this entire line though. The line says Soul Sweet, and then in parentheses, Bubble Sisters So Sungyi, end parentheses, new parentheses, featuring Circus Crazy's Woo Wheel, single, parentheses, Thanks Project, end parentheses, Sweet Holiday.
I couldn't find.
I wonder if maybe it's a joke.
There's so many features.
A bunch of work. It's like,
but
they explain.
Might as well just throw Timbaland on the track while you're at it.
And JYP, because why the hell not?
Yeah.
And Brave Sound.
Yeah.
So whatever. That was.
Yeah, I couldn't find any. I couldn't even find a music
video.
You
couldn't search for that and find that song. Come on.
Yeah, no, I put it in. It just brought me back to like the list on our K-pop.
That's funny. The 14th, we got Yoon Do Hyun's SM Station Sparks Fly.
Yeah, really good acoustic song.
Wait, is he the that R&B like singer, the older guy?
Yeah, I think he's been around for a while. Like
because there's somebody under SM who's like this guy. He's like he looks like he's in his 40s. He's got a really deep, like smooth voice.
Yeah.
Is that the guy I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 15th, Rain came back with The Best Present, which was a
Proposal
song. Which
Check
we
out
talked about
last
week.
week's topic 4.
The thing I have to say, maybe this is just Rain. I think Rain in just general is just really extra when it comes to his choreo. Like,
oh yeah, he goes
watch
crazy.
the music
insane.
video.
It's
like
so
every
insane.
word has like a really like energetic like.
Yeah, he is.
He kind of he looks like the like whatchamacallit, like. He looks like there was like a funny Family Guy clip of like William Shatner doing like freaking Fiddler on the Roof, and it's just him doing like an action for every word, and that's what Rain looks like pretty much. Like he tried to add in as much choreo as possible.
It's like interpretive dance almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, he debuted that on Knowing Bros, which is cool. The 16th, we got a bunch of stuff. We got H2L's debut single, Winter Story.
It sounds like older K-pop, but I couldn't really remember the song too well.
Jungwoo Ram's debut single. It's Korean. Mail Non No.
Jungwoo Ram.
It's a ballad, I believe. Yeah, it was okay.
Johnny,
just generic kind of thing.
Johnny Flow featuring Ailey single I Pray.
Johnny Flow. That's an amazing.
It's all
name,
all one word.
No, his flow is spelled PHLO.
PHLO.
It sounds really.
Never mind.
Like, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be hype with Ailey, but it like the mixing is really poor. Like it sounds like really amateur, so I couldn't listen to it.
And Luna's Yojin's debut single, which is just called Yojin.
Or no, it's Kiss Later, I believe.
Well, the single is called Yojin.
Yeah, the song is called Kiss Later.
Yeah, they don't list the songs here.
She's 14. She was born after freaking like. She was born after Somi even, so. But no, it's a really like that. Again, we were talking about it before the show. Like, it really makes me interested in Luna.
Yeah. So.
And also, I like
apparently they're putting in more money into Luna than JYP.
Yeah, well, so that's what I'm saying.
Debut.
Luna, how they are working is from October last year to October this year. Each of the 12 members will get a debut single, and that single will have songs containing features of all the members that have been released before. So it's like this insane pre-debut thing that's going to take a year with 12 different releases. Yeah, like
theoretically,
all with featuring all these different girls.
Theoretically, you can get a song with eight,
SM with EXO.
Yeah, you can get a song with like 8 people, but
yeah,
I think sorry.
The girl that showed up in October last year is gonna have 12 songs that she's been, or more than 12.
Yeah,
maybe,
we'll see. But I mean, this song though from Yojin Kiss Later, it's pretty good. Like I think they did a good job of making the song fit her age because she's 14. She can't do like a sexy concept or whatever. So it's just really weird. Like there's like a freaking like frog prince or whatever in the MV, and it seems like a Carrie Pamu like out like really like artistic like out there music video. But I liked it. I'm interested in Luna.
The 16th we got MC Sniper's single, which is a long Korean name that I'm not gonna pronounce.
It's such a try-hard name. I'm sorry.
MC Sniper, like
sounds like something you'd put on like your COD tag or whatever.
No, what that sounds like is some kid who's in like high school and he thinks he's a rapper but he's not.
Yeah,
he calls himself MC Sniper.
Yo, listen to my mixtape. It's fire. My name is MC Sniper, but it was
You're
okay.
listening to it, and it's like the.
I listened to the song. It just sounds kind of generic, so eh.
Okay. Also on the 16th we got Neil from Team Top released a mini album, Love Affair.
Okay. Pretty good. It sounds like a Justin Bieber type R&B song.
Okay.
Good choreo.
17th we got CLC's mini album, Cry Style, which they're bringing back 4 minute style.
Yeah, it's essentially.
I like this a lot better than their previous stuff.
Yeah, it's essentially the second coming of 4 Minute. But I mean, if there's one thing I like besides the song,
it's a Hyuna song basically.
Yeah, it's really a Hyuna song. But the one thing I have to say is that I like Soren's styling in this style better than they were before because
I like the black lipstick.
Yeah, no, like she looks really pretty in this. Like I mean, they all do, but.
Yeah, so it actually is a Hyuna song. She wrote the lyrics, she styled the MV. She did everything. Like
she's one of the members of CLC. One of the members.
Oh yeah, the rapper.
She literally sounds.
She sounds like Hyuna.
Yeah.
Like if you close your eyes, you wouldn't know the difference.
It looks like her in the MV too, like the way she's dressed and like.
Yeah, the way she's dressed. Yeah, definitely.
Yep. On On the 17th, we also got Daesum from Sister had a collaboration with 40. Daesum, yeah.
Oh, really good, really good.
40? It just says a single. It doesn't actually have the name. So.
The name of the song is called "You and I." It's a duet R&B. She has a really beautiful voice. Really beautiful voice.
It says it's for Starship Vintage Box. I'm wondering if that's something like Station that Starship's doing.
Maybe, but yeah, really good harmonies.
Wait, what's You and I? No one, or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. That's what the English title was.
Then Joohyun has a mixtape, Out of Control.
The lead single was called Rhythm. Too much auto-tune for my taste.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the auto-tune, so I wouldn't like it. Evil Ram.
I'm glad we're past that phase in K-pop.
Yeah, I agree.
2009. Like, the only people who really did it good for me was 4 Minutes.
To be honest, that's one of the main reasons why I didn't like 21, even like just the auto-tune part stuff. I just couldn't do it. Evil Ram from Sia, who used to be in Sia, had a single. Also a long career.
Really good song.
The group that failed twice.
Yeah.
Like, there's Sia, and then they disbanded, and then they had a completely new group called The Sia, and they completely disbanded, like, within, like, a year or two.
It's just to clarify for people that are listening, it's Sia, not like CIA or whatever. It's not it's not Sia, like it's not the American artist Sia.
Yeah.
But no, she has a really powerful voice. I mean, the only video that they had up was like a really like low key like PV teaser of like just
they were a vocal group.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna pay attention to her because her voice is very good.
And also on the 17th, Sion's solo debut mini album "Don't Say No" came out, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like her whole style is kind of like Ariana Grande, sort of like Western like piano like backing sort of style.
I really like the soulful like R&B stuff that she's doing with it.
Also,
I think it's good because she's like, because Tan's got like her like power vocals like EDM influence like pop songs, and she's also got the ballads and stuff like that. Tiffany's got her like Selena Gomez type like
that's a really good comparison
Well, she even made that comparison herself. Like she's
how did she?
Like
and
people
also,
will tell her like, oh, you're too mainstream. She's like, well, yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah,
she's like, that's the kind of music she listens to.
But I mean, I'm actually pretty happy for Soyeon because she won her
first. She won it was M Countdown.
Yeah, was it M Countdown or Show Champion?
It was M Countdown.
Okay. But yeah, she won, and also I was reading that she fought for like creative control over that.
Yeah, so it came out. She wrote all the songs except for the
title track.
The title track, but yeah, it came out today that she fought for like her title track to be the style she wanted because they wanted her to do like a younger.
Yeah, but style. She didn't want to change the. The only thing she really didn't want to change was. Like, even her, like, herself didn't want to change was Kenzie's lyrics because she respected, the songwriter so much. Yeah. Kenzie wrote, like, tons of SNSD's hits and stuff.
But, I'm really proud of her.
Yep.
Kenzie's, like, SM's, like, main, like, big producer. Makes all their big hits.
Yep. The 18th, B Heart had a pre-release single. I don't know.
It's called The Realistic. It was okay. Ballad.
Okay. Yeah, the name on here is Korean. So, Seungyeon. Used to be in Kara, had a Japanese mini album, Universe Kun, which is kind of funny.
Oh god, it was the only video that showed up was a PV. Oh god, it's really like corny Japanese lyrics.
Is it?
Like really
like the singing good at least? The
singing was pretty good. It just sounded very Japanese, like J-pop-ish.
I want to see Seungyeon come back with that MV she had like years ago. It was like Rock.
Why is it? It's like one of my favorite songs, like in K-pop in general, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, she needs to come back with that. It would be amazing.
Yeah, that was easily one of the best songs like ever. That was from the Kara solo album where they all had a solo song. After that, we have IOI's final single, Downpour.
We'll just let you speak on this one.
I can't speak. I'm crying too much.
Is it like Sona guy or something like that?
Huh?
I don't know. Isn't that what it's called?
I can't remember what it's like shower or something, but yeah, it's downpour is what it translates to.
Yeah, but no,
I've seen people call it shower, and I'm like, that sounds weird.
Yeah, it's marked as downpour as the English translation.
Yeah, but it's a really good song.
It's called Guilty. The Seungyeon song is Guilty. Right.
Cool.
So yeah, their goodbye single, they disbanded after and they did one last song. It's a ballad. music video is incredibly sad because it shows all these.
Did they perform?
folks.
They performed that at their goodbye.
They
concert.
performed it at the concert, yeah, because that was the video I sent you where they were all crying. To
Oh
where,
yeah, I'm
like,
sure.
Yoon Jung couldn't even sing because she was crying too much.
Yun Jung's like thumbnail and
Yeah,
It's
it
just, like,
just
really-
looks horrible.
It's
'cause
just like
she's
really
crying
ugly
so much.
crying, but
Yeah.
it's adorable though. Oh, because they really love each other.
Yeah, it made me very sad. The 18th also we got Casper's debut single "Lean on Me," which is my
Oh,
I really
jam.
liked it. I really liked it.
Number
Jam.
one Casper stan.
I-
Number one.
I don't know. I'll fight you
No,
for
I
that.
will fight you on that. I'm sorry. She sounds like
I've-
Janae Aiko, and Janae
I've
Aiko is my
literally
bae.
been listening to that song like 3 times a day or more.
Well, you know, you only like Casper because you want her to be a hidden on for card.
No, I don't like her just because of that. I just love the song.
Yeah, no.
I like
again,
her because Unpretty Rap Star.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And no, I think again, I was listening to some of her like some of the stuff that she did on her own on SoundCloud. I think I like her.
Yeah.
I think I like her with like a more or having people like help her produce the songs because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And again, she was pretty seamless in her transition from rapping and
Yeah, that's
to
what I
singing,
love
which is
that.
it's
good.
very rare that you hear that.
I always
Jeez.
forget she's DSP.
Yep, that's the thing. Is like I'm just standing all of DSP's new stuff. Like they're just
hopefully
releasing
they
so
freaking
much
get
good
themselves out of the mud because they're like gonna die if they don't.
stuff. So
Like I brought up like when I was talking about Card at Korean Club, like they're like, who are they under? Like the Korean, and when I said DSP, the Koreans just were like, DSP really?
hey,
Because they're like DSP, like is that the thing still?
Yep.
Oh man.
'Cause they like just disbanded everyone.
Yeah. The 18th still, Park Young from Block B had a mini album, Notebook.
Yep.
It was pretty good. Like the MV was kind of like in like the movie Inside Out, where it's like he wants to talk to a girl, but like there's the people in like him and like the featured artist, they're like controlling his like motions or whatever. Like he
Okay.
like they move like a lever and then he raises his hand or whatever. So it's a pretty fun MV. But one of the funniest comments on the music video was that the main girl looked like Jun Kyunghwa from CN Blue, so it was too distracting.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll link you guys the video so you can see it.
It was too
Um,
distracting. It's really funny.
That's good. Then the 19th, we got a crazy collaboration, Honeybee with Honey from EXID, Luna from FX, and Solar from Mamamoo. And it's amazing.
It's good.
Especially the MV.
Yeah,
That
no,
means-
Like I'm like, dude, Solar
and no,
looks
they're
amazing.
they
in that
are
MV.
promoting
They all
it.
look amazing.
They're
I
promoting
know, but
it.
Solar
Did they
especially.
confirm they are?
You know,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
saying
They were
they're
talking.
promoting it. So
Oh.
yeah,
They're going on music shows.
Oh, they
Really,
have
like-
them?
like I usually, but like
No,
to your
they
point,
haven't yet. I don't think. I think they're going to.
to your point, like Solo looked amazing, but oh my God, Luna, like I
Oh,
don't
Luna,
think-
yeah, Luna's.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
she's. I think I've just been a Luna stan ever since Free Somebody. But no, anybody just needs to make a video where every time they say B, it gets faster. I haven't seen it yet, and
I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
no, and my Reddit comment got a lot of upvotes
it's
for
too
that.
obvious.
Because the song would be over in like 15
Yeah,
seconds
yeah.
because it go too fast.
The 19th, we also got Kang Shira debut mini album Shira. She was on Produce 101. I believe she got 22nd. So that means she was last on the like finale.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a ballad. It's a really good. She goes really hard.
It's
And they're
all. It's
singing.
called
It's
"Don't Wanna
really-
Forget." I
Yeah,
think.
the album was Shira, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a really solid ballad. So I mean,
Yeah, she
that
has
seems
some
to-
really good vocals.
Yeah, that seems to be her sort of niche. So I hope we'll see more from her. I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Also on the 19th, Yoon Junction's full length album. It's in Japanese, so I can't even begin to pronounce it.
Apparently, they're a rookie group.
What is Yoon Jung-shin? That sounds like a
It
name.
sounds like a person.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I erased something. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. It's the
It's a
late
guy.
album names
Yeah.
in Japanese, so I can't even begin to have any
I
idea
forget
what it
this one. I
says.
forget this one. Yeah, I don't really
Okay.
remember anything.
We'll skip it over then. The 20th of January, Jutan and So Yoon collaboration single. No One Like You.
I don't know a lot of them. I kind of just like am going with whatever I checked out on my
Oh
own.
yeah, same. It's just Andrew went through all of them, so he had like
Like a
one line
maniac.
notes.
Yeah, because I don't need sleep. What did I say about this one? It was
Jutan
okay.
Soyun.
It was okay. I guess it's I don't know. Chinese songs again or songs in Mandarin just sound so or the style is pretty much
I
different
think
than
he
K-pop.
skipped
So.
one again.
Oh,
Two.
whoops.
Because the next one's Chinese.
Oh god, oh god, I messed it up. Never mind. That's the next one. Because they
Next
sound
one
the
is-
same. Jun Jung Yoon.
Oh yeah, there's Yoon Jong Shin, and then there's a collaboration between Juchan and Soyoon, and then there's Jung Jun Young.
So much.
Why
ooh.
there's so many J's? Come on.
And
You're
Angie
confusing
doesn't
me.
read Korean, so it's even worse for him. So yeah, then there's Chinese single by
Okay, yeah,
Jung Jun
that's
Young,
the one I was talking about. It was okay.
Sympathy. Kang Min Hee from Miss Dollar Sign.
don't-
Single.
Oh
Her-
wait! I know them. They're from Brand New Music.
It was okay. It was
Okay.
pretty good. It was
Okay,
pretty good.
Brand New Music has like has Sonny and Verbal Gent and
Oh,
okay.
like, other
So,
stuff like that.
yeah,
So yeah, it's one of the members of that group. Single Her.
I'll have to
and,
check that out because I liked their other stuff.
and Kevin O mini album Stardust.
Apparently, he won Superstar K7, and he's from New York, so pretty.
Okay.
Oh,
You could
okay.
pretty American influenced kind of thing.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
good.
don't think Superstar K is as popular as K-pop Star.
it isn't, but it's still. I mean,
Wait,
still
wasn't
there.
Eric Nam on Superstar K?
I'm
What?
not sure.
Where was-
They've had some pretty famous people from.
But
that
yeah,
one.
it kind of gets overshadowed by the other
Yeah.
shows. So yeah,
Well,
it was
I
okay.
It doesn't have like as famous of the people judging it. I think.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you don't have YG and JYP.
JYP at the
On
same
the same
time. Yeah.
show. So yeah.
So, the 21st, 2NE1's final single, Goodbye. You guys talk about that since I talked about Iowa.
I made a post about it. That song hit me like a brick wall. It didn't really hit me until that song came out. That 21's done. And again, like I said,
Yep.
21 was like the first group one of the biggest groups I was a fan of back in 2012, 2013 or so.
I think for me, I was actually surprised how much it didn't hit me. I guess, like I really like the song, and it's definitely going on my like playlist and stuff like that. But like, I think I'd already come to terms with the fact that 21 was over with by the time that Minzy left. I'm like, I already knew it. I'm like, there's no.
I
there's
was in
no way they're gonna keep
denial. I
going.
was in denial up until that moment. So the thing is,
Oh.
the thing is that
Like I've been a Soshi stan this whole time, so I'm.
yeah, but I
I'm
mean, I
alright.
know there was a point where I was a bigger 21 fan than I was a Soshi stan. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
if there's one thing I have to say, it still feels incomplete. I think we mentioned before, it still feels incomplete without Minji. But I do like how they hid Bomb Park until the second verse. So it was a nice surprise having her.
See, I was gonna say like it's not a huge 21 fan. I felt weird. It was almost a CL solo. Like
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
really
It's like
wasn't
CL
that much
featuring.
of-
Dara
think
got like
Dara,
one line.
Yeah, Dara had like one line, and then
Yeah.
Bomb didn't show up till halfway through the song. Like,
But I mean, like, I think the MV did a pretty good job of, I guess
Well,
it's a tribute as much as they could.
What's weird for me is that like CL said she wrote the song while like thinking of Vinci, but like then
Yeah.
they didn't even invite her to
Yeah,
be
so
on the
I don't
track.
know. I
but
really
she
hope
didn't even find out about it until.
I
they
really
posted
hope there
news
isn't any
stories.
sort of like bad blood between them because
I think there is at least.
I think
between
it's
the
just
company.
between YG and
Yeah.
Minzy probably.
that is understandable, but I hope the girls don't hate each other.
No, I doubt it.
I love
Then
them
also
too
on
much.
that day, Poor Kim single, How Are You, The Love of My Life.
This
Sounds
video,
generic.
it was vertical video, so I could only make it.
Born
so-
Hater? Was it
I was
cool
gonna say
like Born Hater?
was vertical.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
fine.
but Born Hater was like kind of like, yeah, that's right. I can make a vertical video, so you're gonna have to deal
The
with
lyrics are weird though. That's all I remember from it.
Okay. 22nd, Ganon and Jeff Burnett single Pray.
Okay, so like Jeff Burnett. For people that don't know, Jeff Burnett is a Filipino American. He was originally a YouTube singer back in the early mid 2000s when the Filipino YouTube West Coast craze with like Gabe Bondoc and AJ Raphael was really big. So yeah, I don't know. I think he just has a really like he has a following in Korea, so that's why he always gets a bunch of promotions, even though he doesn't speak Korean. But they did a really cool part where they did a harmony. He was singing in English, and then she was singing in Korean, and then they come back together
that's
for a line.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
23rd, we had Jessie single Don't Make Me Cry.
Hashtag
I really-
Jessie Sexy.
Made her
Dude,
cry
yes.
because nobody's promoting it.
But no,
Ulijima.
I think
Yeah,
I like it
really
though
like
because
that
it
song.
shows she has a really powerful like and good singing voice. So
It was kind of weird because like on her own tracks, her singing is really like nice and smooth and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like on the Unnies one, she was super husky and like,
Well, maybe she was changing it up.
you know, it could have been like for the song maybe. Like
Mhm.
that's just how it was written because JYP and the guy who wrote Gangnam Style did it together or whatever. So
Yeah.
Also on that day, Sonny came out with a mini album, Season of Suffering.
Which
I have not listened to it, but I plan to.
the song
'cause
or
I
the
like
title
Sonny.
track "I Am Me" was featuring Hwasa, but not enough Hwasa.
Yeah,
she
I
was
heard-
only on the line, like one line or like the one like part of the chorus.
Yeah.
Mm.
Though the MV has a pretty funny twist at the end.
And you
Is
didn't
it a
like...
"K Will Please Don't" type
No,
twist?
there's like a like part of the MV is like there's a girl like dancing behind like a screen, and then they do like a pseudo like behind the scenes. Okay, rap. Oh, like thank you, and then it turns out it's a guy. With like a wig and like really like tight pants. It was really funny.
And also on the 23rd, we got Ye-sung from Super Junior and Sugi from Red Velvet, SM Station, Darling You.
Why does he
thought it
look
was
younger
pretty
than
good.
Solgi? Like in the
Ye-sung
MV,
is like 30.
in the MV he looks like he's like 12. It's pretty creepy, but the song is really good.
Yeah, sounds good.
And apparently she was a big Solgi was a big fan of him, and he promised that they
When
do
he
a
was
song.
in Super Junior.
Yeah, apparently he promised that they do a song together. So that's pretty nice.
That's nice that they got
Yeah.
the second to last.
And
stage
also,
of the
is there like a double entendre in the music video, because the song is called "Darling You"? It's like "Darling You," and then they're like on the phone like dialing you, or I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into the MV, but
You might be
Oh,
able to
because
do
like
that.
Korea,
Yeah,
yeah, because
okay.
it sounds like they're saying dialing. So
24th of January, Bin Blow single.
Okay, that honestly that tops the list for worst
Korean.
names. Bimbo, are you kidding me?
What the hell
Oh,
is? It sounds like bimbo.
Did you look into it, Andrew? Is it a guy group, girl group, solo
Wait,
artist?
hold on. Let me just look it up again.
It
'cause
better not be a girl group.
All I
or else
wrote
I'm
down
gonna
is
freaking-
Gotta be a
it's a
girl group.
ballad.
It's a ballad by a group named Binblow.
Yeah.
The name is Haji Moheshi. Oh, wait,
It's a
Mohesha.
So
think it's a
don't
guy?
don't something.
Or
Or no,
Haji
it's a
Moheshi.
guy group. It's a guy group called Binblow.
Thank God.
That's not any better.
Well, still, it's not a girl group called Binblow. Like that'd be
That's
horrible.
true.
No. Again, like the girl group will be called Bimbo.
Oh, okay. The 24th had other better songs.
Okay.
We had a dynamic duo and Chen from EXO single.
I
Nosedive.
really like the MV.
Oh,
for that.
really good MV. Really good song.
Sounds good.
Like the old guy dancing around the field.
Oh, and at the end of the
whatnot. Like,
at the end of the MV, bongos.
yeah.
And then also on that day, Susie's solo debut album, Yes, No, No, Yes, No,
Yep.
came out.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
I
called
really-
Yes No
It's
Maybe.
just Yes, No. The song's Yes, No, Maybe. The solo debut album is Yes, No. I was just singing the song because she
Okay.
goes, Yes, No, No, Yes, No.
I think they
It's
filmed.
like the chorus.
I'm fairly sure they filmed this in Hong Kong because it looks
The
familiar.
MV
Oh,
was
they
really
definitely-
cool.
Yeah, it's a kind of
Yeah,
like an
music
art pop
videos.
kind of like weird aesthetic kind of thing. But it,
Yeah.
though, what's with
I really like the song.
what's with JYP groups and them like torturing men, like because you had this
Susie
where
just loves torturing men. Okay?
or
Like
like no like
Faye.
or like no like
Faye,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like-
Susie
like Faye.
like at the end of the MV I'm fairly sure she drowned that guy and then no like
Oh,
then
no,
go-
yeah, they killed the girlfriend too. Yeah, they're
yeah,
dead
then
people
no,
in that
and then
movie.
no, at the going back to like Why So Lonely, like they're freaking like they're torturing that poor
Oh, yeah, they're
Ken doll.
torturing that dude.
I don't know, maybe that's
Or doll,
JYP's
yeah.
aesthetic, just torture.
Torturing men. Yeah.
But yeah, that I really like that song. I haven't had a chance to check out the rest of the album yet, but I'm looking forward to it. 25th of January, we had 100%'s Japanese debut single, How to Cry.
It
We're
was
getting to where I want to be.
it was okay. It was like
You got
it's
like
a really- it's a
seven
really-
more, Jacob.
it's a really
Oh,
J-pop.
man.
Like 100% is a really confusing band name, and How to Cry is kind of a poor like title.
Well, whenever I see 100%, I always think of the Akmu song 200%.
Yeah, same. So I get pretty
That's the
confused.
problem.
But no, in one of their lines they say because it's a Japanese song. So one of their lines they say "skini kawate," which is the beginning, which is the beginning words of Sailor Moon's catchphrase "skini kawate oshiokiyo," or like in the name of the moon I'll punish you. So that's the only thing
That's
I
pretty
remember.
funny.
Yeah.
I hope
Also,
it doesn't mean I'll punish you.
B Heart had a debut mini album, Realistic.
Again, I have no idea. Who that
I
is.
could not find it much on that. It was
Okay. Boys Republic had 3 Japanese singles. Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't bother.
They debuted a couple of years ago or last year, I think.
Okay. In fact, single. You're Gone. We talked about this a little bit. Oh, they were the people who had. Wait, what did we talked about them a couple days ago in the chat? Why did we talk about them?
No idea.
Yeah, I remember. It was okay. The song, I think.
I need to look this up though. I remember us talking about them for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't. Were they? They're not the ones that had the 1-second teaser though, right?
No. That was today.
No. That was Cross Gene. Yeah.
That was Cross Gene. Yeah, that's right.
Yo, how do you think it was a mistake?
I don't think it was. No.
Well, I mean, we're talking about it, so it worked.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe they're like, they'll never guess. We're gonna release a teaser and we're gonna cut it off after 1 second. Did it even say anything?
These are the people that are releasing a song a month.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Like SM Station, but just for a group.
Yeah. So they're gonna be releasing a single every month this year.
Okay, so literally like day 6 is already done.
So we're gonna get pretty familiar with them.
Yeah. 25th also we had a Melody Day, had a single with Busy with B2B's Illusion.
Oh, pretty good, really good song. I hadn't heard of Melody Day too much before, but I'm
gonna.
Yeah.
Rap.
I think so. I listened to it, but I can't remember.
But it was mostly a ballad or like a sort of like low key song. So
yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, really good.
I checked them out recently because one of their members was on Happy Together a few months ago that I watched. Sam Kim and Loco had a single, Think About You.
Oh, everyone had a buttery voice on that though.
Awesome.
Really good.
Shin Hyun Woo debut single. It's in Korean.
I couldn't get the name either, but the MV was
pretty... Mae Saleh. Yeah.
The MV was pretty hilarious because it's like her eating like breakfast or something, and they keep trying to blur out all the brand names, and like it's really bad because like one part of like her like she
end up censoring like the whole MV.
Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. Like one part of like her hand goes over like the milk carton label or whatever, so you see the blur and then it disappears and then it comes back like really shoddily. So, but I mean, other than that, I think the song was pretty okay.
Yep. Let's see. That was it. Okay, so the 26th, which is today.
Let's go.
Cassie single Dream.
I thought it was good.
It was okay.
Yeah,
the beat the beat was kind of like too hard. It sounded like a Kanye West song when it was really like a long, like the drums were like dun dun like in the background. So it was kind of distracting. But
she was one of the less memorable people from Unpretty Rap Star this past season. So yeah,
but she's a pretty good singer or pretty good.
Yep. Next is here you go, Jacob. You can just say it. Just go for it.
All right, guys. All right, we got Gallant and freaking Gallant, who's a like American like R&B singer with a beautiful voice, and then Tablo and Eric Nam all together on the same song. Basically Tablo and Gallant like met each other at Coachella, and then that's where it goes from there because Tablo's already friends with Eric Nam, and this song is fantastic. It is fantastic.
It's everything. It's everything I wanted out of a collaboration between an American R&B artist, Tablo, and Eric Nam.
Yeah, no, literally. Like
I have no complaints.
Production
None.
is amazing. It sounds awesome. Listen to it with like some big with soundstage headphones.
Yeah,
it sounds awesome.
Like really good.
It's called Cave Me In, by the way, and it's on Gal's channel. Because I guess it's considered kind of mainly
it's his song. But no, I guess just as a side note on him, Gallant's getting pretty popular, so
I hope that song goes on the radio.
Yeah, no, I think it'll get radio play because he was on Jimmy Fallon, he was on a bunch of like talk shows, and apparently he's he originally came out of SoundCloud, like that sort of space, but he's started like I think he got picked up by it.
He's on iTunes and stuff now.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep listening to him. His voice is amazing. I wish I could sing like that.
Yeah, the just another thing about that song, Tablo's rapping that amazing.
Yeah, one of his best.
I love his wordplay.
Every part about it. It's like Eric Nam's parts gave me chills. Just his singing, everything about it. That song's really good.
I've had it on repeat all day.
Yeah,
that's all I need to say.
Master Wu and Ducky had a single called "Shit." So
Yeah.
And
that tells you.
it was shit. I'm sorry.
Was it?
Yeah. No, like
That's funny.
I mean, Master Wu is also another one of the ones who's like he just tries to be thug.
no,
all
like
the
he
time,
tries
you know?
so hard. Like the lyrics are like,
I mean-
we the shit. I represent. Like that's that's not how the song goes. It's so cringy.
He's trying to be so cliche.
Yeah, cliche.
Yeah,
Um,
it was shit. I'm sorry.
Yoon Jung Shin had a single, Salo? Yeah, Salo.
I didn't look up it.
Didn't look
Salo?
up. They came out today or yesterday, so. And then going into the 27th of January, because in Korea it's the 27th, these are already out. Cheetah featuring Kame, Blurred Lines single.
Really good song.
Yeah, that's
really
what
good
we
song.
just
Yep,
yeah,
we talked about that.
listened to it
She
today.
yeah, again,
That's it.
she has that sort of raspy voice or whatever,
Yep.
so it's pretty unique.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked her other single better, but I'm the minority. I did like this song a lot though.
Her
KB
hairstyle in the MV is like Yoon Mi Rae. Like
I didn't
Yeah.
watch. I didn't get to watch the MV. I was listening at work. So, next we have KB full length album Water.
I don't
I
know
saw
what
it.
that is.
I saw the YouTube video, but I didn't watch it.
The title track is called "My Foreigner." Okay, I need to explain this in depth because it's him. I think like a guest artist, and the MV is like foreigners trying Korean food or trying on Korean stuff. So it's like a Japanese girl and like a white girl or whatever, and she's like eating like fried chicken or something, and she's kind of like weird food or I don't know. It was just a really weird music video because part of the music video. He looks like he's a New Yorker from like 2005. He's wearing a backwards Yankees jersey with the name KB like right on the front. Like he's wearing it like with like the number on the front. And he's wearing like jorts and Timbs. Like really try hard.
Okay.
And no, like there's a part of the music video where like the girls are trying like live octopus or squid and like they're really creeped out. Like it's a really random music video. Yeah. There might be controversy because the white girl just in a hanbok. So, but I mean, she was pretty cute.
Yeah.
It was
I gotta get that
could
Hanbok
definitely
Diva
cause.
on
Oh,
Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I've
Yo, I'm
got
gonna
my
spend-
loot boxes going.
I'm going to
I'll
spend like
spend money on it.
$100 in like loot boxes just to
Hanbok
get
Diva.
Hanbok Diva.
Okay.
Alright, so
well,
how
that,
many do
that,
we have left on this?
that wraps
list?
it up. That
Alright, cool.
was.
Also, I saw upcoming was Unikim.
Well,
I am
we'll
the only
talk
ARC
about
stan
those
left,
next
so
week.
Unikim is
We'll
gonna
talk
come up,
about
and
those.
she's gonna be amazing.
When
Bye.
it happens.
One thing we missed though was
And Jun Minju will win K-pop star. Mark my words.
there was a station that came out today, but I didn't have a chance to listen to it. So I guess
Yeah,
we'll
it
just talk
wasn't
about
marked
it.
on there. Yeah, we could talk about it.
We'll just talk about that on the next one. So
That would be the last station song, though, unfortunately.
all right.
All right.
Sad day.
So that wraps it up. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out our SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, whatever. That's going to be in the description. Follow us on social media, and thanks for listening. Tune in next week, and we'll see you then.
Go
I know.
Patriots.
Screw you.